We gotta add some motherfucking
sound effects in the board.
Man, we can't be cursing first 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Golly. God dang it.
I'll just start over.
No, we can't start over now. Yo, what's up, man? We in the building. Dylan got us, man. He gonna block it out. Oh, this feel like home.
It does.
Kyron is here. Say hello, Kyron. Say what's up to the people.
Right. What's cracking, everybody? What's cracking?
We got Kyron on the boards. Dylan is working. You know what I'm saying? It feel like home in this moment. We got, it's crazy. Zach is here.
Shout out to
brother. Zach is taking pictures. Zach is new, but we got cameraman. It feel like old school.
Feel good, bro.
It feel good. It feel like I got 2 jobs again.
Shout out to Zach.
Brother. Huh? What'd he say?
I said shout out to Zach.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have a mic, so I was about to give him the mic.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What's going on? Peace and love.
It feel like I got 2 jobs again.
Maybe 3.
You know. I can't afford these niggas. That's why they inconsistent.
You just starting off.
I'm just being real.
See where this episode is going already.
I feel like but we got a team. It feel good though.
It does.
Alex,
how you feeling, man?
I feel good, man. How was your week, bro?
It was good.
You know what I was wondering, or not wondering, what I was thinking about as I was editing and like preparing the footage for Dylan to edit. I'm like, bro, we have so much content. It's good. I don't think we can give it numbers no more. Like, as we record, because it's like, damn,
we just gotta drop the name.
Yeah, and just put the numbers on it. Like, dang, whatever.
Yeah, we can't record and say this is episode. No.
But
that's a good problem, bro. That means that we're recording at a rate that's faster than we dropping, which is cool.
I ain't mad at it.
Hell no.
Hey.
So we 1% better.
Welcome to the 1% Better Show. Listen, man, I am Mr. J Hill.
I'm Alexander Blanc.
For everybody that is new and for my returning subscribers, please, ain't nobody do it yet, but we gonna keep saying it until you do it. I want to see somebody drop some donations. This is the links below. We got Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, all of that, man. Make sure you we support you. We appreciate your donations. It helps go towards the cause, towards the people, right? So we can get these episodes out faster. You know what I'm saying? We can have good pictures. We can have good quality content, good cameras and things like that. Shout out to my guy David Shans. This goes out to you. Shout out to David Shans. David Shans hit me yesterday like, yo, what's going on, bro? Like the footage is blurry. I'm like, nigga, what is one video blurry? Cool. He showed me like 3 videos. I'm like, damn.
That nigga hurt our feelings.
I'm like, that. Nah, that's cool. Never again.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Shout out to my mentor. Shout out to my brother. Yo, let's get into this episode, man. What we got going on? Well, how was your week?
It was good, bro. I feel like it was good. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've been resting.
What made it so good?
Bro, we gonna normalize.
I didn't say nothing about that.
Normalize.
I ain't say nothing about that.
You know, bro, this weekend was chill. It was a nice weekend. It was hot in Atlanta. It was like 80 degrees, bro. I just went out. It was funny because it was like Final Four weekend. You know what I'm saying? Out? By myself. He was out of town. Date? No. I'm on my best behavior, bro? My nigga. I'm on my best behavior.
Wait, you can be on your best behavior going on a date, bro?
Not me.
Oh,
nah, bro. I know myself. I need to be inside the house, bro. I'm cool. I've been talking to God about it. You know, I've been discerning to not put myself through the wilderness.
I gotta remember who I am because I be wanting to say my stories, but I don't think I can say my stories no more. I used to.
Why?
Shit different.
Yeah. What you about to launch on, man?
You said what?
What you about to do?
Nothing.
Why shit different?
You know, I went on a couple days.
I gotta confess something. I be watching this nigga J Location, bro.
Oh wow!
This nigga J be moving around, bro.
That's crazy.
I gotta come back. I be seeing a little dot move. I be like, this nigga outside, bro. I would never say nothing though. I just be like, hey, bro.
At least I know I'm safe.
Jay out here pinging,
bro. Huh?
Jay out here pinging.
Nah,
pinging location.
Yeah, bro. He just be around, bro. I just see the little dot moving around Atlanta. I ain't gonna say nowhere else.
So yeah, I mean, I went on a couple days, yo. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? That was it.
My weight.
No. I ain't gonna say. Yo, when they say it's piss in the dating pool, I understand why.
But that's why I gotta stay to myself.
It's a little bit of dookie in that motherfucker too.
I got a story time.
Listen, they say it's a lot more than pee in the dating pool. It's a little bit of poop in there too.
I got a story time now.
These hoes be hungry and bored. That's all it be. These hoes, they teach them intentional. Ain't nothing intentional about you. Only thing intentional about you is the makeup you apply.
And they don't got Wendy's diets either.
Bro, these hoes is, bro, they bored and hungry.
For lamb chops, hookah, and $400 bottles.
And a little bit of activities. They want you to be creative and intentional about how you date them. Just for them to waste your mother time. But
we love y'all still.
It's the 1% better show, and I ain't worrying about these hoes.
Exactly.
What's the story time?
1% better. You know, my friend. We done talked about my friend before on this show.
Oh, your friend?
Yeah, you know.
Cap a lot.
I had a my friend.
What friend?
I had a very mature conversation this week.
Okay.
And I think we need to normalize having these conversations because my friend.
We going there already?
What?
The conversation you had with the friend you told me about?
No.
I said, God damn.
No, not that. That's crazy. No.
Okay, cool.
But this not my friend. This is some girl I used to talk to. But she hit me up this weekend.
My friend. My fault. Alex full of shit, my friend.
She my friend.
That's what girls say when they don't want you to know they with a nigga. I gotta go out with my friend. You know what the fuck my friend. Yeah, my friend. Alex funny as hell.
It's my friend. We friends now. After the conversation, so I can't call him my friend. We friends now.
Our friends.
Yeah, we good. It was a tough conversation though. It was a 4-hour conversation.
Go ahead, because I can tell you about. I can tell you about a conversation I had with a friend.
But nah, like bro, we had fallen out. I ain't gonna lie. I have never been cussed out before by a woman in my life. She cussed me the fuck out, bro. A few weeks ago, she got drunk, cussed me out.
Why she cuss you out?
I want to try to pull up.
You ain't pull up and drop that.
She was heated. I was like, nah, I'm
she
cool.
Was in heat.
I was like, I'm cool.
She was heated.
I was like, I'm cool. But it really wasn't that. I already was in a place where I was like, you know what, bro, I got to lock in. You know what I've been going through health-wise. I'm like, let me lock in. But personally.
Oh, you was fresh out some pussy. Nigga always, no matter what nigga going through, nigga gonna pull up and get some pussy. Nigga say, you know what I'm going through. Like my mind, I already had sex and then like I couldn't go again. So basically,
I'm clear-minded now, though. You know what I'm saying? I can see clearly. Posting up clarity, okay?
Tell her whole so you gonna tell her.
But nah, so basically she called and she was just like, hey, bro, like, she was like, do you think this is something? And I had a very honest conversation. It was 4 hours though. But I had to let her know. I was like, bro, you're a great person. We got to normalize these conversations. But I just don't think you're my person. And it was tough because she is great, bro. Remarkable. Great career. She getting to it, my like, but I just had a realization. I was like, bro, just because you I'm telling you, check all the boxes. But I was like, bro, I don't think that you're the woman that God wants in my life, bro. And that it was hard, bro, because I had to discern because she was very honest. She was like, you can still pull up if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, nah, bro, I just don't think that's fair to you. Because I was like, to get that side of you, when I know that's what you want. Then I'm like, why this nigga smiling so hard?
I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
But to know.
They ain't even see my face.
To know what she want. And I feel like that's abusive. Like to play on that situation is like, bro, I know what you want, but I know what I'm willing to provide isn't what you want right now. So let me just cut this right here. We could just be friends, bro. And if you agree to not be friends, that's cool too. But I think we have to normalize, like, bro, every good person that you come across isn't your person. And people stay in the situations way longer than they need to because it's like as soon as you hold on to something good, because there's so much piss in the pool that it's like, oh, this is my person. It's like, nah, it might just be, this might be, and I said this to her, I said, me being in your life might just be evidence that the person that you're looking for exists. And God's just like, that somebody with those characteristics is not so much of a facade. Like that person exists. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm the person for you. And bro, I feel a lot better because we had that conversation.
You just made me feel a hell of a lot better about the conversation I had. Because it was similar.
Okay.
But I was upset about the outcome.
Why?
So, I'm talking to this one little chick.
Okay.
And like, it seemed like she was super dope. It seemed like she liked me. I'm not sure, right? But I'm like, man, just be careful. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, be careful with me. And like, I know I have a way of like making people like me. And, you might think it could be more than what it is, and I just don't know if it will ever go there, right? Told her that. I was real, right? I told her that. But then, like, a couple weeks go by, I was like, yo, what's up, pull up? She was like, basically saying I put us in a friend zone. Mm-hmm. Really, she put us in a friend zone because of what I told her, which is very mature and grown up of her. But, in that time, after a couple drinks, I ain't want to hear that. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad we did have that conversation because, again, I'm too old to be, like you said, like being in these positions, these weird, awkward moments, and it's like, yeah, we grown and we can do what we do, but at the same time, like, I do want to be intentional with how I move, intentional with the actions that I make. So, like, in that moment when I had a couple drinks, I didn't like it, right? But in hindsight, it's like you said, it's dope to do the right thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, so, like, yeah, shout out to us for doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing, my brother.
I guess.
This nigga's like, shut up, Karen.
But nah, for sure, like, it was dope, man. Like, we talk about being 1% better, and that's what it's about.
It is, bro.
And
I got new ink. I was chilling. See, I really was by myself this weekend.
What's the ink? Show the ink off.
Nah, it's healing right now.
Oh, okay.
You know
Not ready.
Crazy.
All right.
I got. See, now I'm showing.
What it say?
It's just my block, like my street sign from where I'm from. Carry home with me everywhere I go. I was missing home a little bit.
This Alex,
What's wrong with it?
is you a hood nigga or not?
I'm not.
Confusing me.
I'm not.
That's the old school hood tat with the two streets connected. Like, if that ain't some hood, you too old to be getting these hood tattoos, bro.
That's what's funny. I sent the picture to everybody in the neighborhood, and they was like, "That's a tattoo." I was
bro,
like,
you too
said,
old to be getting these jailbird tattoos, bro.
There's never too old to get the tattoos that you want.
That's like a 30-year-old woman getting a tramp stamp.
Is it?
Yes, the equivalent. You got the motherfucking street signs, bro. You about to be 30.
Listen, it's with me everywhere I go.
I bet it is.
Hey, bro.
You take the out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the.
Hey, bro.
Damn.
Hey, bro. It's gonna be a part of a art piece called My Life.
Okay, but yeah, man. I definitely think we could do a better job as men doing that, and I think just leading the way, even when it's uncomfortable. Right? We were talking about upstairs before we came and recorded. I was talking about just putting on for other podcasters, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that was a moment of uncomfortability, but I knew it was the right thing to do. So, like, even in these situations when we talking to women, and it's like, man, I know I don't have no intentions to be anything serious with you, but I know you can possibly want that. Now, if it's mutual, that's one thing. But understanding that I know you might want something deeper, I don't even want to drag you down here because I don't even want that for me. I don't want that for you.
Let me ask you a question though. We might gotta alter the conversation a little bit before we get into that. Because, like, at what point do you have that realization? Because I feel like God quickened me about that. There was a little bit of conviction because it was like, bro, it's honest as I was from the beginning and telling her what I wanted. And it was very straightforward. It's just like, you should have just, part of me was just like, bro, you shouldn't have even done it. Like, part of me was just like, even though you're being honest, mess with her at all. Oh, mess with her. Because it was just like, I knew, and I'm telling you, you're saying that you're receptive of it, but, like, also your actions are another way. So
what I will say is we adults. It's a two-way street, right? Mm-hmm. So just as much as I told Shorty, she could have ultimately decided to still go forward and, do some shit, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I gave her the information. She decided not to do that because of where she was, right? So I think that was a perfect example of two adults making decisions, right? You told her. Now, if she still decided to move forward and you move forward, then we human at the end of the day. Yeah, going forward, you still can. Maybe you'll be in a better position or more mature in the head, where it's like, you know what? I'm telling you, and I'm gonna stand on that for me, right? You know what they say, men are easy, but now you can. I'm just being real. That's what they say.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, but I don't know where that came from.
I mean, you f***ed it though. So I'm sorry, we been men, right? All right, cool. So it might be a time where you do grow a little bit more, and it's like, you know what? I'm saying this, and I mean it now, right? Just like me, I definitely said it. But a week later, I definitely doubled back, like, yo, you feel me? She was like, no, I ain't like it. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that was the decision we made, because now it's no water is muddy. No muddy
no blurred
water.
lines now.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, I ain't like it. Cool. Who does like rejection? But it was like, you know what? You made a decision from some, not advice, but you made a decision from something that I told you, from something that I presented to you, and I think it was the right decision. But again, I don't think you were wrong. I don't think you were wrong. It's just, it's a learning lesson. Everything is a learning lesson. So now moving forward, you might meet a chick that you want to go there with, and you know you ain't gonna do nothing with, and now you're like, you know what? I learned from this. Now let me grow even more, 100% better, right? Because this is still growth. Because I don't know about you, but back in the day when we was 20 something, we probably, I told you I ain't want nothing, still smashing. I told you I ain't want nothing, still smashing. She still confessing her love. I told you I ain't want nothing. Now, you might have smashed. You told her you ain't want nothing, and you see that she's getting closer to you, or she's starting to like you more, and it's like, yo, let's just chill, right? So I think it's still growth, though. It's still growth. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate
he
that.
saw some grace, my guy.
I appreciate that. You prepping for your world tour, though, this week?
Yeah, man. I'm going to Houston. I'm going to Tennessee.
Nashville.
It's
Crazy.
still Tennessee, Nashville, right?
No, it is.
All right, cool.
But still, I'm like, that's... You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the shit I be ready for. Yeah, I'm ready. Then on the 19th, we got Atlanta for the R&B Mimosa City thing. So, R&B Mimosa Festival. Yeah, bro. I'm excited,
You feel that thrill still when you get on stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Because, I remember I was talking to Roland one time, and he was like, I get butterflies every day that I do the show still. And he was like, that's how I know that I'm still growing and perfecting my craft. Because he was like, the minute that you get comfortable and you don't feel them butterflies in your stomach, like you're losing the love for it, or you're not taking it as serious anymore. So I was just curious, like, do you still get butterflies or like that?
On the stage, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. The podcast, maybe not. Depending on who I'm interviewing. I definitely get butterflies. But, like, on the stage, man, when there's thousands of people outside, you're the only one on the mic and you get to control the crowd. Like, that shit feels amazing. One of the best feelings ever.
Really?
And you could tell the difference in, like, just your confidence and the growth as an entertainer when you try new things on the spot. That's how you know you're comfortable. Like, so even what Roland's saying, it's still a sense of being comfortable because you are able to do new things in a present moment where before you probably wouldn't even try that. Like, now I might try, like, a new call to action because I'm comfortable now. I probably never even did this before. Yo, we in Nashville. But yeah, man, I'm here, man.
Bro said call to action. I didn't even know there was. I know what a call to
Call
action
and
is,
response.
but
Call and response.
okay.
Same thing.
Hosting terms that I didn't even
No,
know.
a call and response is the same thing. I say something, you say it back.
Okay.
You never heard that?
I've seen it.
Call to action and call and response are two totally different things.
Same shit. You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not.
No, a call to action is telling somebody to do it and they do it. Yo, click the link in my bio. Call to action, right? Call and response. Yo, say this. You say it's similar. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Let's not get too technical.
I hadn't heard it as a call to action before. I was like,
Yeah, I might have said it wrong, but goddamn, same shit. Like, shit. Goddamn. Let's get to the podcast, man.
all right, bro, we gotta get serious with this topic.
Let's go.
But had a very real conversation. I texted you about it last night, and I was like, bro, can we? Very sensitive topic. Let me just give that disclaimer. We're talking about mental health, but the premise of this is, last night somebody texted me and basically was like they were trying to kill themselves. Like, it was a full text message, and it's crazy because God works in mysterious ways. Because I didn't see their call; they called me first, and it just so happened, bro, you're in my favorite. So, like, when you text me, it goes past my D&D. Like, your messages will come up. So they texted me too after the fact, but you had texted me about the Shans thing. So I'm like, I see your message. I'm responding to them, and then I go and I scroll down and I see this message, and I didn't even have that number saved at first because they had changed their number. So I'm like, who is this? I don't have no text message from them. So I'm looking. I'm like, oh no, we gotta call this person immediately. And it was just crazy because as I was talking to him, he was just breaking down where he was. I could just hear the pain in his voice. And he really was trying to let go of his life. And, one of the things that he said was like, I just felt like I called everybody and I had no outlet, no safe space. So I know we often talked about, like, there are safe spaces, we have to create them, but, like, wanted to tap into how do we continue to create those safe spaces for men, specifically black men, in times of crisis?
Just show up, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't know if I talked about it on here, but I think I talked to you about it. Bro, it ain't rocket science how to be a fucking friend. And I feel like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it funky with you, bro. I've been seeing a lot of things online where like people try to make excuses for being a fake friend. I'm not feeling it. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, it's not rocket science how to be a good friend. It ain't fucking mathematics. It ain't hard equations. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard. You show up for your niggas that you fuck with. And when niggas, and in a way, a nigga don't have to tell you verbatim that he needs you there for you to show up, bro. A lot of times niggas be like, niggas gotta wait for somebody to say, yo, I need you right here for this. Nah, bro, you know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when a nigga need help. You know when a nigga, when you gotta be there. But what happened is niggas make excuses for themselves. Niggas be so full of themselves that they can't see past their own nose to be there for somebody else. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, yo, you so full of yourself and what you got going on and looking for opportunities to make your life work that you can't see when your friend need it. And I don't really like that. You feel me? But like when it comes to like creating safe spaces, that's why, I don't know, bro. I'm always showing up for my friends. And I know how important it is because I had niggas that do that for me. That's why I say, when I say like I got niggas that's been there for me that I can't repay. That I still think about, man, however I can repay. Whenever I get a chance to be there for them, I'm going to do that. You get what I'm saying? I feel like everybody not like that. But it's just like relationships. You got to understand who you compatible with. A lot of times we always talk about these terms and romanticize relationships when it's relationships across the board. It ain't just romantic. It's not just romantic relationships. It's platonic relationships as well. Like, show up for them niggas that show up for you. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, a lot of niggas make excuses for not showing up for niggas that show up for them. And I don't fuck with that, bro. And this don't mean that I got any ill will towards anybody, but it's like, yo, what do you mean that ain't you? Then I don't think we should be friends. Because if I can show up for you in a way you wouldn't show up for me, I want you around me. I don't want you around me. I don't mean to get that personal, but it's like, yo, it be a lot of niggas that move like that, and we be looking for validation in these people, not even just relationships, bro. We be looking for validation in these people, and we don't get it, and that hurt. I've been on the other side of that, where you do anything and everything for a motherfucker that they wouldn't do for you, and they're leaning on the excuses that's not for me. But you would do that for a nigga that had the right opportunity for you, though. If the right opportunity presented itself, and you know you can get something from it, you would do that. I don't fuck with that, bro. So when we talk about creating these safe spaces, we got to create the safe spaces first for us within ourselves. We got to set the boundaries, and we got to know what we can and can't go through, or we can and cannot deal with. Deal breakers, boundaries, right? We set them safe spaces because guess what? What's going to happen is you don't have no boundaries for yourself. You're going to continue to allow everybody in your space. And then when you need them, you're going to reach out to everybody that's in your space. They not going to show up for you how you showed up for them. And that's going to hurt. And that's the easiest way to get your heart broken. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So like when we talk about creating safe spaces, only you can create that safe space. It ain't for me as your friend to create that safe space. It ain't for me as your associate to create that safe space. It's for you to create that. Because guess what? I got niggas in my life now to this day that I know I can reach out to because I put them in my life. I got niggas in my life today that I know I can call and they'll show up for. I ain't got a second guess. But it wasn't like that all the time. It wasn't like that always. It was a time in my life where I had so many people in my life that I was just helping. And I wanted to help reciprocated, but they wouldn't help. And I would get upset. Now I don't even allow them type of people in my life. Yeah, we can work. I had to understand the difference between friendship and work relationship.
Yeah.
And again, to anybody that might be watching, this ain't nothing personal. This is something that I had to learn. It's friendships and it's working relationships. And not every working relationship got to be your friend. And I had to be okay with that. And I stopped trying to get every working relationship to be my friend because I understood what that was doing to me. And that was going to drive me crazy. So now I keep my friends with my friends. And my working associates and relationships, I keep them over there because they both can be utilized just in different spaces.
Nah, that's good, bro, because I remember a few weeks ago, well, last week really, I was venting to you about my boss. Mm-hmm. And like I kept on saying, but you, and you were like, bro, respectfully, bro, you were like, stop comparing me to him. He said, bro, I'm your friend. So you got to understand that I'm going to give you more grace. I'm going to give, like, you were laying out the reasons as to why you would look at the situation differently. And I think that specifically in this setting, you know, something that he was dealing with more family, you know what I'm saying? Right? So like when you are going through something internally with your family, you definitely need safe spaces. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the thing that he was talking about in this respective space was being a provider. Mm. And we talked about this before and how he felt less than a man because he hasn't worked in a few months. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about how like the navigating through the complexities of this job market. Like, and we have to be real. Like I understand like there's it's really tough right now. Like under the current administration, I know
No, you right, nigga. They say it's piss in the dating pool. Nigga, it's diarrhea in the job pool.
Bro, the job
What you
market
talking about?
is crazy, bro. So, like, I understand it. But it was so crazy because when I answered the phone and we had the conversation, I was like, bro, as black men, something that I want us to realize is that, brother, we can provide in more ways than one. And so much of what we look at is if we can't provide monetary in the moment, then we're nothing. And so much of us place our values in that right now. Bro, there's stay-at-home dads that do amazing work. I'm not saying that that's what you need to be, but there's people that are really providing for their family in different ways outside of monetary good. Because you could provide monetary good and be a shitty-ass person, bro.
Sure.
You could be a
no time.
terrible person. You could be a terrible father. You could be a terrible husband. But yeah, you make sure all the bills are paid. But you're not providing emotionally. You're not providing spiritually. You're not providing mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of different things. But I think what hurt was like, and God works in mysterious ways. I'm going to tell you a testimony from after that. Immediately, we're on the phone, bro. His significant other has like a low allergic reaction. And the first person that she called was him. And he was like, bro, you know what's crazy? He said, she's up there with 6 other people. But the first person she called was me. And I said, bro, you don't realize that this is somebody that she was about to hurt in ways that you couldn't even fathom, brother. You was about to dip out on her, thinking that's because you couldn't provide for her. And look at that. She's still looking at you to provide for her in ways that you would have never imagined. So I think as black men, bro, as men in general, bro, we talk about being 1% better. It's like, bro, you might be fucked up for a season. It's going to happen, bro. You're going to have highs and lows. Trust me, I done been through it. We done been through it. You know what I'm saying? But like understanding what providing looks like in different seasons. But I think that when we go and have those conversations about creating those safe spaces, what does that look like within your circles to have those conversations? All right, bro, I can't provide financially right now. You talked about it before. You talked about when you had your transition from your job market and having to ask, and it's like, okay, how do I provide in this space? And maneuvering through that complexities of that. But how do we continue to push that conversation forward?
Man, you just gotta be that, bro. You gotta show up, right? Like bro, I know a lot of these things, bro. Things ain't fair, bro. I'm not here to sugarcoat this shit.
Okay.
Life ain't fair, especially for us as men. But it ain't fair for women either, right? Some shit that ain't fair, but we talking about men right now, right? So you gotta understand that, bro. Our job as men on this earth is to provide and protect at any cost. You gotta be a provider and a protector. And you trying to dip out, that's the coward thing to do. I'm sorry. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not here to save niggas' feelings. And I know it's a touchy subject.
It is.
But leaving ain't man time. We don't do that. And we need niggas like us to hold us accountable. Right? My homie just hit me yesterday like, yo, bro, what's up? I'm seeing like 3 different videos that's out of focus. Hurt my feelings. I'm like, damn, that shit fucked me up.
Yeah, I know.
But I had to snap out of it because guess what? He just want the better. He want best for me. And a nigga, think about it. You got to learn in extremities and you got to learn some shit got to hurt your feelings for you to get it sometimes. A nigga being soft and sugarcoating shit ain't going, you might not get it. I got to say it for you in a way for you to get it, for you to wake the fuck up. Right? So you trying to dip out of here on your family, that's coward behavior. We don't move like that. We don't operate in that sense. And you need niggas around you, friends around you that's going to look at you and say, bro, we don't do that. Nigga, you call me when you need me. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. You let me know what's up. You speak up. Right? But also understanding that, bro, is multiple ways to provide. I might got to get out here and sell some waters if I can't get a job at McDonald's. I might got to get out here and clean some fucking houses. I might got to get out here and do whatever I got to do to make some money for my family, even if I don't like it. I've been there. I ain't telling you nothing that I ain't do. Nigga, I done had every job you could think of.
Uber
every
Eats,
job you could think of, nigga. You got a car, you got a job, nigga. What you talking about you can't provide? It's been times where I had to Uber when I was in my own city. I was embarrassed as fuck niggas recognizing who I was. Ain't no way around it. Niggas be making excuses when shit don't go their way, and I wasn't raised like that. I was raised by a mother that told me I get out there and I get it any way possible. So I don't have no excuses for niggas. I don't want to say I don't feel sorry, but it ain't no excuse, bro. It's been times where I had to walk around knocking on niggas' doors to help ask if they wanted their roof fixed.
I remember. And I remember you telling
me.
What
are you talking about?
You had tears in your eyes.
I got tears in my eyes because I'm embarrassed because niggas might know me. I'm doing Uber Eats because my registration ain't right, so I got to drop food off, and I'm delivering to chicks I used to fuck with. What we talking about? So when a nigga tell me that I can't be a provider, no, nigga, you weak. What you mean you can't be a provider? No, nigga, you soft and you letting your ego get the best of you. That's corny. That's whole shit. That ain't no man time. Nigga, you just good as your girlfriend. I'm sorry. So I might speak passionate, you might not like it, but nigga, grow the fuck up. Wake up, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, cause guess what? When we down, ain't nobody coming to save us. Who the fuck coming to save us? You know, when we down, our girls look at us and be like, that ain't fair because I ain't signed up for this. That's what they say. They don't say, let me help you. Yeah, we got some women out there that's going to stand up, right? Sure. But for the most part, they looking at us like, man, that ain't fair because I ain't signed up for this. I ain't meet you like this. I ain't say I was willing to go through it all with you like this. So it's on us, and it might not be fair, but that's what we call here to do. At the end of the day, when a woman get pregnant, if a nigga leave, guess what? They got to live with that. They got to bear that child. They got to raise that child on their own. That's the burden that's on them. So just like we go to the Bible, we talk biblical, right? What was given to us for our sin was the fact that we had to work.
Gotta work.
That's what God gave us as a punishment. Just like he gave the woman the bear fruit as a punishment, the bear children. You gotta get your period, your menstrual cycle. We're talking biblical now, right?
Yeah, we're talking about.
That's what comes with it. Accept it, because running from it ain't gonna save you. I'm the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul. Nobody else, bro. So like, you gotta understand, you gotta be able to love yourself enough away from the wives, the girlfriends, the children. Yes, I said it. I love my daughter to death, but I can never love my daughter more than I love myself. Because if I love her, the moment I start loving my daughter more than I love myself, then the moment she do something wrong, is no purpose for me on life. And guess what else? If I don't have a purpose here on life, and I love her more than I love myself, I love her more than my purpose, I can't even show up as the best person I need to be. I can't. So when we talk about this, I'm sorry to ramble.
No, go ahead.
When we talk about this safe space, bro, we got to create that safe space, and we got to take care of them when we have it, though. I'm going to tell you a real story, bro. The first time I broke up with my ex, I'll never forget it. Shout out to my guy Savoy. Shout out to my guy Sosa, bro. That shit hurt so bad, bro. They showed up for me every single day. They ain't had to buy me nothing. They ain't had to give me nothing. Just them giving me their time. I would never forget that. A nigga might forget your name. A nigga might forget how you look, but a nigga never gonna forget how you made him feel, especially when he needed it. So it's like, bro, when we get them safe spaces, when we get people that's willing to lay their life on the line, when we get them people who decide to put you before they put themselves, before they put them families, we got to take care of it. But a lot of times, niggas don't take care of home. And then they get upset when home don't take care of them. Who were you when niggas needed you? Because at the end of the day, God gonna always show you. What they say, what goes around comes around, God gonna always show you exactly who you were. So when it's time, you gotta look yourself in the mirror, look yourself in the eye and say, yo, was I there for my people when they needed it?
Okay. That's
not
good. Saying
nobody deserved that, bro. I'm not saying it.
No.
But as men, we gotta look at ourselves and hold ourselves accountable. What did we do? Right? So again, this might not pertain to your friend, but sure. I'm just saying, when we talk about these safe spaces, we got to create it, one. When we have it, we got to take care of it. We got to nurture it. You get what I'm trying to say? And, bro, I just, like, bro, it's this conversation, man, I can go so many places with this conversation. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's good that we're having this conversation because, like, I mean, you share different perspectives as far as, like, providing. You know what I mean? Like, we can't run away from it. You know, and I think, I've dealt with it mentally. I was young, though. You know what I'm saying? I was 21. I wasn't providing for nobody. It was just in a messed up space. So I understand the emotions of dealing with wanting to just run away. It's like, man, wake up, cool. But then again, as you mature, and I remember having the conversation, I thank God I didn't, but then you talk to my parents, talk to your siblings, and it's just like, bro, do you know what that would have done to us? Did you even think about what? And you're not. The reality is you are just thinking about yourself, but you're also thinking about yourself in the aspect of, like, you don't see the value in yourself.
That's what I don't understand. You not thinking about yourself,
but that's what I said. You don't see the value in yourself because even if you, man, bro,
because you're not thinking about yourself. I can't give you. I'm sorry, bro. I can't give you the benefit of the doubt of saying you being selfish. I can't because you're not even being selfish. You're being lower than that. Whatever the lowest of the low is, you're being the lowest of it. Think about it. You talking about taking your life away, right? That's what we talking about. That means you don't even see the value in yourself. Because if you was thinking about yourself, you would know that I too shall prevail. that I will get over this. And I'm stronger than any circumstance that's presented to me. Bro, I done been in the worst. Bro, I'm not making this up, bro. I'm not, listen, dog. Man, I'm not here to give a nigga I done seen my mom's OD with a needle in her arm. Mm-hmm. I done been into crack houses where you smell it. We talking about the wire. Fuck the wire, man, for real. Mm-hmm. Bro, literally in situations where I had nowhere to live, bro. Sleeping with people treating me, mistreating me. The real life shit, bro. Like real life, bro. Like I had lived in spots where it was rats, not mice, bro. I'm not talking mice. It's different. Mm-hmm. It's different. I'm talking rats with the long tails, bro. Vacant houses, bro. I'm not just saying this for fucking clicks. So when you in those situations, bro, and you think about, you know what? I'm gonna do something to change my situation. Mm-hmm. That's the highest form of self-love. It's confidence. The highest form. You know what? Faith in God.
Number one.
He ain't put me here just to put me here. And this gonna be a story that I can tell. Think about, I could tell these stories now confident. When I was going through, when I was a kid, that shit was embarrassing. I got put out of 5 different elementary schools because I got teased for my mom's doing drugs. That ain't got shit to do with me. I had to learn that it ain't had nothing to do with me. I had to get to a space to understand that was my mother's decision, not mine.
Yeah, she lived her life, yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Kicked out of 5 different elementary schools. I can't make this up, bro, all for fighting. Because I was defending something that I ain't need to be defending. But I understood now that I had to go through it. So now I can tell a story so somebody else don't have to go through it.
Exactly.
You feel me?
And that's the part that I think people don't understand. It's like when you're going through a tough situation, it's always like a man, woe was me type situation. But I'll never forget shout out to Dean at Morgan, Dean Wickham. And he was like, bro, everybody has a story. And I think that's what we fail to realize is that what makes us different is actually what makes us the same. Like we're all human. So we all gonna go through something. Everybody's gonna go through something. Yeah, bro, you might fall off your high horse when you fire somebody else when they 30, they might figure it out when they're 100, somebody else when they're 10, bro. But you gonna go through something. And that shared experience is what makes us all humans, bro. But I think a lot of times, bro, we become, I want to be careful with my word, but you become crippled by our circumstances, bro. Because, again, like you just said, bro, we don't know who we are. So it's like, all right, what it say? If you can't stand for something, you fall for anything.
Anything.
So I can't stand on the belief that God really made me an individual, one-on-one. So I got to be being punished for this. I got to be in a place where, like, man, whatever I'm going through where nobody can understand it. Nah, nigga, you'd be surprised, bro. And one thing that I've learned about this circumstance and this thing called life, especially, bro, again, I talk about Haiti and that experience, how it changed my life. Man, think about the worst person in America and what they going through. And I can promise you this, bro. There's somebody in this world, bro, that will probably want to trade words with you. The worst situation in this country, bro. And there's somebody who's like, man, nigga, I wish I was in the room.
I wish.
And that's what I start to recognize. It's like, okay, but then you said something just now that I don't want you to escape, bro. Your testimony, bro. There's power in the testimony. And that's what brings us, that's what softens our heart. Because now the next kid that feels like they coming from where you come from, that ain't never seen an example, you are the example. You go through it so that you can be the example for the next person so that the next generation doesn't have to go through what you went through. But we don't know. We marched. Yeah, we marched. But we ain't marching like Martin. We ain't marching like Malcolm. We don't know what it's like to be 2/3 or 3/5 of a person, bro. But I don't mean slavery didn't exist. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times when we look at trauma, bro, we go down the path. And again, don't want to be insensitive because it's real shit. People be going through real shit. I'm looking at the statistics right now. I'm going to run them off real quick. Depression rate. 18.5% of black men reporting that they experiencing depression. Suicide crisis, bro. Suicide is the leading cause of death for black men between the age of 15 to 24. And they said black men are 4 times more likely to die by suicide than black women. Rising trends. From 2013 to 2019, suicide rates are among black males between the age of 15 and 24 rose by 50%. Between 2007 and 2020, black adolescents, the kids, bro, the kids, their suicide rates raised by 144%. That's the highest in any racial group. These numbers are not lying, bro.
Bro, I want to be insensitive.
No, hold on.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, hold on before you continue. But this just speaks to, again, it's us, though. I think it starts with us men, bro.
Bro, I want to be insensitive, nigga. Nigga, fuck them kids. Fuck your wife. Fuck your parents. Fuck all of them, nigga. You owe it to yourself. Bro, if you thinking about doing anything to yourself, you got to understand that you're much bigger than your situation, bro. Nigga, fuck whatever's going on. Nigga, I got a tattoo on my chest that says life and chance. That means as long as you have life, air in your lungs to breathe, you got a chance to do whatever you want to do. Nigga, you bet not quit on yourself. You owe it to yourself. Nigga, fuck them kids. I mean this. Fuck being insensitive. Because ain't nobody gonna tell you the truth. Bro, it can all change tomorrow. But if you off yourself today, you get no chance.
You never know.
You never know. You want to be a nigga that never know? Shit, I want to be a nigga that give myself a chance to. At least I'll say I tried. Fuck you talking about.
Because at the end of the day, bro, when you stand before God, I often think about this, bro. And again, I understand what people are going through. And you stand before God and you off yourself. To me, that was always saying, like, God, I ain't trust you. I trust my plan for my life, boy, and I trust you.
Come on.
And then you got to answer to God. I don't know what he going to do with you. I ain't seen nobody that's been there and come back. But you got to stand before God and have that conversation and say.
It was too hard, man. I ain't give a fuck what you was talking about. I took it in my own hands.
But it also makes me think of what David Goggins said about what hell is, bro. And it's like, my pastor said this a few years ago. He was like, God will show you the end and then take you back to the beginning. Because if he shows you what you got to go through, you might try to skip the steps. And David Goggins said this in his book, and he was like, the true idea of hell is like him standing before God and God saying, this is the life that you live, and this is the life that I have for you. And imagine you standing before God, and he's like, man, I quit. I called it early. And God just stands before you and says, man, listen, you see where you stop right here? This was the road ahead. And this is where you was going to be. Now, if you would have just trusted me to this path, this is where you were going to be.
Yo, I'm going to be real with you, bro. It ain't as hard as you seem. It's not as hard as it seems. I done been in some situations where I felt like it was just me against the world. That's only through your eyes, bro. And it's somebody out there who cares enough to help you out. You just gotta find them. Just find them. Like I don't want nobody to feel like they get to that last wit and they can't do nothing, bro. It's always something, bro. Like reach out, bro. And if you felt like you reached out enough, reach out some more. Man, I reached out to niggas a million times before I got the interview, but I got it. Reached out to a niggas a million times before I got answered in the DM, but it was answered, bro. It's never that. It's never that serious to take your own life. I'm trying to say never. Like, and I need niggas to understand that, bro. Like, it's hard, but it's hard for all of us, bro. And it's not to undermine what you're going through or your situation, but dog, you'd be surprised that if you talk to the person to your left or your right, that they got a similar story, and as unfortunate as it may sound, that may be the story you need to hear to make you feel a little better.
And if you are looking, there's crisis hotlines, suicide crisis hotlines, and I'm going to read one off, bro. If you are experiencing a mental health crisis, I'm going to put it right here. Call or dial 988. That's the National Suicide Crisis and Prevention Hotline, bro. They are resources. There are people that don't know you, that if you call them right now, you call this line, that's what their job is.
I want to go deeper, though, bro. I'm sorry. You know me, man.
Now go ahead.
I want everybody out there to think about the worst feeling that they ever felt. Who was there to show up for you? And I want you to think about, have you been that to somebody else? Can you be a better friend? Because what you give out, what you give off, it's only going to come back. So if you gave out shit or half-ass friendships, you're only going to get that back. So I need you to understand, whatever you need, whatever you needed at the worst time of your life, go be that for somebody else right now. Make a call, make a text, rekindle some shit, be that for somebody else right now.
And you never know, bro. You might be that person that save a life. And to creating safe spaces and bring this full circle. We ain't got to harbor on this too long. What works for you may not work for the next person. Find what works for you. Like with my friend last night, bro, I said, bro, I'm busy. I be working, bro. Sometimes I be wanting to check in and this, that, and that. I have to be real. I said, bro, this is a cold word. I said, bro, you text me this word, bro. If you want to talk, bro, I will be intentional. It did wake me up, though. Nigga, you need to wake up. Even if it's you got to put calendars, like once a month, this is you need to check out, nigga, wake up. But I said, bro, this is a cold word right here. I said, bro, it's big, B-I-C, something that he said back in the day when I first met him. Now, that's somebody that's much older than me, but it stands for brothers in Christ. I said, you send me that code word, bro. And immediately I know, bro. All right, bro, I got to check in.
But also just understanding what friends are for what, though. Right? Like, and this might hurt, bro. We want all of our friends to fit in every single box.
Boy.
And they not. Sometimes we grow apart. Sometimes we go about our separate ways. You got to create that space for you. Because I know I'm pretty confident that as much as you work, I can hit you any time of the day. And not saying that I'm a closer or better friend than him, but you got to be able to create that space so you can have the people and know your personnel, just like sports. I know if I need a 3 at the last minute, I might get Steph Curry, right? If I need a foul, I might go LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So you know your personnel, so you're not asking, like you're not putting them in a weird position, right? But start to build that.
But there's also level setting expectations. Because now, again, like you said, now that you have that expectation, it's like, all right, cool, this my man's that. Like, again, some of my friends groups, not to go left, like, I know all right, this is my friend group that I'm going to turn up with. This is my friend group. We going professional stuff. This my, you know what I'm saying? I classify my friends. I do. Because I understand that everybody can't go everywhere. Yeah. And that's cool. But it's just a matter of, like, understand, like you said, it level sets expectations because now I don't even look to you for that. Because it's like, you're this, you're that. Like I said, I knew when the kidney shit happened, bro, it was very few people I called. You was one of them, though. Immediately. Like, hey, bro, that's why I'm going. I was tears in my eyes.
Nigga, I asked somebody, like, yo, can you give somebody a kidney and you be all right? Like,
that's crazy.
Bro,
I didn't even know that.
Bro, bro, listen, man. Listen,
you just
dog.
gotta know, bro.
Yo, you feel me? Like, bro. Because I don't want to contradict myself what I said earlier. Look, dog. The friends you might think your friends might not be your friend to the level that you need them to be.
That's how I look at it, though. And I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be extreme because it's going to be crazy. But it's like a matter of validation within yourself, right? Caring about other people's opinions, worried about all that stuff. And I had to ask myself this question. I said, I care about the opinions of certain people. Would these people give me a kidney if I need it? You give a fuck so much about certain people's opinions. Would that person on your deathbed, if you about to die, would they give you a kidney?
Nigga, they wouldn't even give you an umbrella if they had 2 and it was raining. What is you talking about?
So worried. We so worried about what the next nigga think about us. We working for them. That's why it's so funny that you were like, nah, for yourself. But, bro, it starts.
Nigga, my mom told me at an early age, you love God, Jesus, then yourself, then you can love me. She at an early age.
Said it.
So it's like, bro, like at the end of the day, you gotta learn how to let go, man. Because, like, the fact that, and it's good that you were the person that they called, but it's like, I think I seen somebody like Ray Daniel was talking about this, and they was talking about like borrowing money. Like somebody had called them to borrow money. It's like, we cool, but like we ain't like that type. So you mean to tell me you don't got nobody in your circle you could ask for money for?
Yeah, like what made you get to me?
Right. Same. Again, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but it's like we talk every day for you to call me when you feel like you about to do this. So again, I don't know, but I'm saying take care of your circles. Cause I'm thinking like that. So like y'all must talk every day because I'm not calling just anybody. You get what I'm saying? I'm not just calling anybody.
But I will say this to his credit, to his defense. One thing that he said that stood out to me, he said, everybody that he called, he felt in his spirit that God was like, you shouldn't have been calling them anyways. And I said, wow.
So
now it's a matter of assessing who you have around you.
And what do you do to protect that relationship? Again, I'm not trying to finger point or nothing. When the last time he called you? Let's say what's up.
Before that?
Again, I ain't trying to. Maybe this could be. Maybe we speaking just for him. Maybe this is just for him. And again, I'm not here to give a nigga no soft answer. But maybe this is the conversation you needed. Maybe this is the conversation that's coming out of that whole situation. That maybe I got to do better at being a friend. Because it's niggas that will pick up the phone for me that I wasn't a good friend for. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't even know y'all situation.
I don't even know this nigga from
a can of paint. All I'm saying is it came to it that if God gave you that much conviction to call me when you wanted to do the craziest thing in your life that you could have done, right? He gave you the conviction to call me. Nigga, why he couldn't give you the conviction to call me to say, yo, how was your day? Why couldn't give you the conviction to call me and say, yo, you need some help with the podcast? Yo, why couldn't he give me a conviction and say, yo, like, how was Atlanta been? Again, I don't know your relationship. I don't know this man at all. I'm not trying to judge this man. But again, hopefully if you can hear past how I'm saying it, right? They say in English, you say how you say it. If you can hear past the messenger and hear the message, maybe that was the conviction that you needed though. Because if God gave you the conviction to call me to save your life, nigga, I don't deserve a call to say how you doing. I don't deserve a call to say, yo, what's going on? Nigga, I don't know what's going on in your life. You got one kidney. I'm calling you about not being able to find a job. You could die. For real. But I'm calling you because of what I'm going through. That's why I say, bro, accountability is the highest form of love, bro. Look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, what the fuck am I doing? What can I do better? Point blank, period. And it's niggas that show up for you, fuck ass niggas that you ain't showing up for. And a nigga will still show up for your ass. I got a friend to this day. I ain't saying no names. There's a friend that don't fuck with my friend. Right? My friend still to this day, we talking to me about showing up for this friend that don't fuck with her. I'm like, yo, why do you give a fuck? She don't give a fuck about you. She's like, because I ain't never going to allow somebody to dictate who I am as a person.
Let me tell you, that speaks to your character, bro. I said this before, bro. I said if I change, or you was talking about Saquon and what he said, Mike Tyson said to him, if you change your character, then you let the devil win. You let the devil win. That wasn't who you were, or that's just not who you were to begin with, bro.
Yeah, man. It's hard because, man, you don't give a fuck about me, man. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. I maybe because I've been there, bro. I done it. I keep caring. I'm doing more harm to me trying to be there for somebody that don't give a fuck about me. Nigga, bye. Dismissed. I'll find somebody who does give a fuck about me. I can get that love to them. So it's like I'm torn with that. Like I get it though, for sure. You right. But it's like, nigga, I ain't about to keep overexerting myself for somebody that wanna continue to disrespect me. I gotta love me more. Oh, I want to keep showing up for you? Man, you can go to hell, for real.
Nah, it's good, bro. I actually don't even got nothing else to say. I ain't even got nothing else to say, bro.
Like, niggas want to keep being friends. The niggas that want to be friends, they don't need your friends. What the nigga say? What was it, Project Pat? Who was it? Don't save her. You don't want to be saved. Same way. Nigga, don't be that nigga friend. He don't want your friendship.
Keep it moving, bro. But that's the thing. Everybody want to be everybody's friend, bro.
But because we all want that companionship. So show up. I'm not trying to sound contradictory. I'm just saying, if you want that friendship, show up. And if a nigga ain't showing up, fuck him. Fuck him. Because if a nigga that want to be your friend, they going to show up. Because guess what? They're going to show up for anything else they want to do. Nigga, I tell my kids that, nigga. Tell me I can't. Nigga, if you wanted to do something, you'll make it work. You'll find a way.
You gotta tell you, we going to the club and pop some bottles with some big booty hoes.
I bet I get a reminder.
Nigga.
I bet yo, you told me
nigga, you might drive. Nigga, bro, what you mean,
again,
nigga?
Another friend. You was just here. You said you was going to do something. Nigga, if you cared that much about yourself, I'll get a reminder. If it was something that you cared about that much, you would be like, yo. But niggas can't look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what? They want to continue to point the finger at somebody else. What they doing?
3 more.
I can say this because I know for a fact. I don't want to say a fact. Because I know it's some relationships that I can be better at. But I know my friends in my circle, I show up for. It ain't nothing I wouldn't do for them.
For sure.
It ain't nothing. Like I would jump off the motherfucking roof of a building. For real, though. And niggas know it. My friends know it. They be like, nah, that nigga, for real, my love is real. ain't no limits to my love. So I can't accept the nigga saying it's limits to his love. Cool, we cool from a distance. I appreciate you. Ain't no beef. I ain't mad at you, but I understand I can't have that type of friendship with you. So I might not never call that person if I'm on my wits end, because I ain't there with him, and it's cool.
At least you know. It's better to know now than to be in that situation and then reaching out.
Man, be better friends. I'm sorry. I don't know how we got to here from
that conversation, but yeah.
It was God. It was conviction. Sorry. Be better friends.
You want to get into shits?
Let's get into it, man.
All right, brother. We got a few topics. Real quick, rapid fire, bro. We'll just start off with RP to Art Young Scooter. He just
rest in peace, yeah.
You know, laid
I don't know what the hell going on with that.
Yesterday. Yeah, so that was just a quick update because they buried him. I think
he punctured something.
Yeah, bro. They're basically saying that he was in pursuit,
jumping over a fence or something.
Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? That his punctured the artery.
Man, drop the footage. Y'all got all this.
That's kind of what I wanted to see. I was just like, man, just drop the. You know what I'm saying? Drop the.
I got all this and that. Drop the footage. We don't care what you talking about. We don't want to hear it. Drop the footage. Y'all can drop the footage. Anything else?
Maybe they did. Let me go look real quick to see if they found it.
Niggas gonna keep talking about what's going. Nigga, we ain't trying to hear it, nigga. You got footage of y'all killing black niggas fucking every other year, damn near. Drop the footage. We want to see. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think
we don't got nothing to commentate on it.
Yeah, I don't think they dropped any footage.
Man, what's taking y'all so long?
I don't know. Well, RIP to a real one, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Also, not your boy Trump, but y'all presidents, Trump, controversial move, bro. He's trying to remove slavery from the National Museum of African American History and Culture.
Wow.
Bro, there is an attack for DEI, bro. Against just our history. So now you can they're threatening to remove funding, remove jobs. We already seen the attack on DEIs, the contracts and government contracting. This is literally his administration's plans to unwrite our history and get us back in a place where, bro, stripping us away of our history, bro. That's really what it is.
Hey.
I ain't even about to get into that too much, bro.
I'm gonna be real with you. I seen a couple of these conversations. I can't go too deep into it because I really don't know that much. You probably could go there, but again, maybe that's a good thing because y'all gonna find out. What they say back in the day, you gonna fuck around and find out. Y'all keep playing. Cool. If that's what y'all want to do, erase out history, go ahead, do it. Cause y'all gonna get segregation and y'all gonna hate it. Y'all gonna see where the money come from. Y'all gonna see where the influence come from. Cool. Y'all want to keep acting like we don't exist? We can do without the African Americans? Cool. Because you're going to fuck around and find out. And when you fuck around and find out, it's going to be too late because we ain't going to give a fuck then. Nah, we don't want to be together. Nah. Y'all wanted to separate yourselves. DEI, get the council, all that out. Cool. We give ourselves our own jobs. Nah, y'all can't be a part of it. We give ourselves our own community. You know what? Listen, it's always something good that happened from negative. So cool. Y'all want to do that? Segregation again. Bad. Now the black dollar is really circulating. Y'all gonna be hating that. Y'all gonna be like, shit, we done fucked up.
You're not buying at Target no more. We're not buying at these places no more.
Y'all gonna be like, damn, there was that many black people? Fuck. Shit, how we get it back? Nah. Say, I'm not pushing for it. But if that's what y'all want, cool. Cause you fuck around, find out, and you fuck around, be out of luck. I might be on one today.
Nah, he on another one today.
I'm just saying.
All right, last one, bro.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you straight. Last one.
Niggas keep playing with the black man.
Niggas still.
Who prevailed more than the African American man in history? Nobody. Who? Show me somebody that prevailed more than us. When our back was up against the wall, we kept fighting, and guess what? We kept fighting with our chin up.
Still fighting.
We still fight with our chin up, and guess what? We seen niggas get beat and still say yes, sir.
And that's the thing that kind of is upsetting about it.
Alex,
it's just like,
I'm sorry. Who in your life you know get beat by a motherfucking whip? Get his wife, his mother, his kids killed in his face, still stand tall, yes, sir. That's a strong motherfucker right there.
In the effort to try to break him down.
In the effort to try to break me down, I stand up tall and I say, yes, sir, master. So y'all play if y'all want. Y'all you think history repeats itself? Oh, nah, nigga. We didn't learn some shit. Play if you want. Hey, play if you want. You go there if you want. Erase DEI, ain't no D. Cool. Niggas gonna be DIY, nigga. We do it ourselves. What you talking about? You keep playing.
From DEI to DIY, nigga.
Keep playing.
That's episode,
y'all
nigga.
keep fucking with the white, cause the black man. Y'all gonna be like, dang, oh
That's
shit.
good. This nigga is crazy.
Fuck.
Last thing.
He
Last
was
one.
that smart.
Last one, bro.
All right, go ahead.
Your boy. Hold up. Your boy Gilly. This is today. Gilly said he advises mothers to not bail their sons out of jail. About to play the clip. Context wise.
Sometimes the best thing you could do, don't go bail your son the fuck out. Don't go bail him out. No, or you want to be on dump, leave him in there. Let him get a little 6 months, little year bit in there. Because what this do sometimes is, when he see a nigga get stabbed, he see a nigga, joint going in the head like a unicorn, he develop a different relationship with God.
No, and you gotta let him get that public defender.
Yeah.
No, go through what your dad went through, boy. I had a son, he was on that bit. Oh, he doing that bit.
Yeah.
Go through what your dad did.
No,
man.
because when the nigga, you know
They
when a
mad.
young nigga see get chased across the
Cuz,
field,
cuz,
nigga
cuz.
swore to I to go,
Cuz.
please God,
Cuz, the
bitch
first-
be a lot of
cuz.
Merahim.
The first
I'm
time-
doing a lot
The
of
first time-
me.
Listen, the first time a motherfucker have any contact with going to jail about some street shit, if they sit him down for 36 months up top or that wherever, they come out a different person.
Think about the story you always say. You seen a nigga get hit in the head with a weight, you said, I had to just go lay down, man.
I went and laid down and I ain't come out the yard for like a month.
I know. Some of them niggas develop a different relationship with God. They need to see a couple niggas get hit in the head with a
Ain't
weight.
got no gun to
Shit,
protect
well,
yourself. None of that.
See a couple niggas do that halation scream.
That scream.
When they grab their biscuit, don't nothing come out how that shit.
Niggas talk so much shit about old school parenting. That's some old school shit. It wasn't 36 months. I never forgot. I got arrested, right? It was like, yeah, all you need to do is just come get him. It's like, okay, cool. He be good until tomorrow. I don't know if it was tomorrow to Monday or something like that. I'm like, what? I bet you learn. She was like, yeah, he be good for one more day. I don't know if it was Monday or weekend, or I just know she ain't come right then and there. So he be all right. Maybe he need to learn his lesson. That's that old school shit.
Nigga, it was 3 hours. 3 hours is all I needed, nigga. I'm not built for this. 3 hours, bro. I'm sitting in there just me and my thoughts. I remember I was 15. Nigga, you want to be a little thief? In fucking Sears. You know, get street shit, nigga. You want to be a little hoodlum? Nigga, I just remember sitting there. And it was funny because my father pulled up. He was just like, what'd you take? On some dumb shit. Like, nigga, I'm stealing all this shit. I had a bag. They put everything on the table. Nigga pulled up with some. First of all, that's when I realized, I was like, oh, you be working hard, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, bruh. He said, you just got. He showed me. He was like, nah, this is what hard work looks like. He said, I ain't gonna get this to you. This not your money. This my money. He was like, but nah, you just gotta work hard. But I think a lot of times we create this crutch for our generation to come. We feel like we can't talk to nobody. You got these young niggas out here walking crazy like there's no consequences. They wearing the stripes. You know what I'm saying? Your little homie got done in. Now you wearing them on the chain. You think that shit cool. Nah, nigga, go sit down. Do your bid, bro. I know niggas that, man, they not the same, bro. They go in there, they come back, they way different, bro. Because like they was just saying, bro, talk to the nigga, my friend, bro. He'll tell you some stories. Reform Crip. He went in the Crip, bowed out, gave his life to Christ, bro. Because he said to me, bro, he was like, bro, there is nothing worse, bro. He said, bro, you trying to go to sleep and you hear some shit at nighttime in jail. No homos to crazy shit, bro. But you hear another nigga getting his back punched out by another grown-ass man, bro. That shit would do something to you. Y'all niggas think this shit sweet.
And, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Sometimes it changes life for the worse.
It does.
You need to listen to these stories and not have to put your hand on the stove. Because sometimes you might not be as fortunate to come out on a better end of it. Bro, my cousin got locked up for stabbing a nigga in the head. We was best friends, bro. He stabbed a nigga in the head, bro. And he didn't get self-defense because he chased him. Like, they were jumping him, but they ran, and he chased him down. I'll never forget him coming out. It was like it made it worse for him. And next thing you know, he got shot in the head twice. Bro, and he was paralyzed. He couldn't walk. changed our relationship forever, bro. And that's something that hurt me because like we was tight. But it's like he was so submerged into that life that there was no coming back. So a lot of niggas
becoming institutionalized.
Yeah, you think that you doing something cool when you really just you putting an earlier date on your tombstone. It ain't worth it, bro. Like, it ain't worth it, bro. I done seen it, dog. Like, think about it. You only making it worse. You go to jail. You can't get a job now. So what you gonna do, give up? No. You gonna have to find some way to provide for your family. You sell drugs, you get locked up again. You violate your parole. It's the cycle.
Loop.
And guess who's sitting up there laughing? The white motherfuckers that's trying to get rid of DEI. They looking at you like, ha.
My motherfuckers that get paid $48,000 a year per prisoner.
He looking at you like, ha, we got one. Ha. He fell right into the trap. They already do it to us. Bro, we born in the lowest of financial, economic environments. Nigga, raised in the projects. Roaches and rats, right? We already start behind the 8 ball, so to say. Yo, do something that's going to get you out of that situation. And a lot of times what happened is, bro, and I'm not trying to judge nobody, but it be the niggas that was fortunate that go down that route, that don't have to go down that route. Why? Because they want to be cool. Nigga, I done been through some shit, seen some shit I don't want nothing to buy. I don't want it. I seen it. Why I want to put myself through that?
I'll tell you.
It be niggas that even, because it be niggas in the projects that be fortunate too. I never forget. We had, like, it's different tiers everywhere.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
remember in the projects, nigga, I had it bad. Pay less. Can't afford this. No, you can't get that this month. I got to pawn your PlayStation to get some money. I got to do this. Smell like crack. I got to rent your room out for the drug dealers to have sex so we can make some money. I seen it. Nigga across the court, Jordans, PlayStation, all that. Lit. He want to go out there and be one of the cool guys. I'm like, man, I don't want to be one of them. I want to go get some money and get out this hood, change my life so I ain't got to see this again. It be the niggas that's close to it that ain't got to go through it, that want to be in it. I can't, I don't understand. I can't understand that. You niggas want to perpetrate a life. For what? Because the niggas that been through it, we ain't trying to, nigga, what they say? Niggas from the hood trying to get the fuck out of the hood. It be niggas that ain't from the hood that want to act like they in the hood. Nigga, y'all working backwards. You niggas, that's the problem.
Nah,
niggas ain't never go through some shit.
I'm going to speak to that, bro, because I don't think I've ever said this on camera, but we been 1% better. I sold weed before. I went down that path because I thought that was the only way. I was looking around my situation. My mom's lost her job. I'm like, okay, let me go create this lifestyle. It's where it fucked me up. That's why I say I appreciate niggas don't have real OGs. I do say that. My homie like 6 years older, but I still call him OG because I ain't never had nobody that was that much older. And I remember when I moved to Baltimore, he was like, this your trap now. He said, bro, take that same mentality because it was always about get this coin and get the fuck out. All right, I shouldn't have never went down that right. Cool, I see that. I think about it now. Because when I really think about the accountability, I was like, who was I selling to? My homies? My community? So now I'm eating off the people that I'm supposed to be helping? Cool. I have to reflect that. I have to think about that. But this one shit got really real. I'm going to school now. I'm in Baltimore. Cooling at my homie house. You really run into them wolves. We sitting in the house, we just chilling. We see some nigga kick through the door. That shit still to this day, bro. I think about it. Niggas that really, really, you fool right now. You got to have a conversation with yourself. It's just like, bro. And I never forget. I was like, damn, God, you real funny. Because when I was trying to be about that life, I ain't never run into it. I'm an innocent bystander trying to live my life. And then meet me there. You talk about what goes around, come around. And I feel like God was just like, yeah, see, you thought you was safe.
Bro, I done seen real life niggas that had to be in that situation.
Exactly.
Like literally, like parents died, got kid, like niggas that ain't have no choice be in that situation. Nigga, my cousin, like I said, bro, he ain't have to go down the route, but I seen he was really about that. You talking about getting in fights, niggas hitting niggas with 4x4s at 12. I never forget. My mom told me, "You too nice." She hurt my feelings. My cousin was ruthless. Is niggas out there who don't give a damn about your feelings.
They get you looking them in the eyes.
You
and
looking
you know.
at them in the eye. They got I got robbed. Like niggas, gunpoint will kill you. Y'all niggas want to play this game? This ain't no motherfucking Call of Duty. Niggas is playing Call of Duty in real life.
Nigga, what?
These niggas is GTA in real life trying to get their stars up. Nigga, I done seen niggas beat niggas ass to get in a game.
The initiation.
Bro,
yeah.
I done seen that shit. Niggas don't give a fuck about a nigga dying. Nigga, that's a stamp on their life. You niggas want to play. Y'all niggas don't understand. Y'all keep looking at this Instagram shit. Niggas ain't see this shit in real life. I done seen it, bro. I done seen it. And that shit is scary. But that's why I say niggas need to... Niggas, that's niggas' problem. Niggas ain't scared of nothing. Niggas ain't scared of nothing until it's too late.
Nigga, what?
You know me? I put my hand in that stove, that shit hot. I ain't putting it back on there. A lot of niggas living these lives because they ain't put their hand on that stove yet. They ain't get burnt by the fire yet.
Oh, nigga, I had scars still from them burns, nigga. And that's when I realized. I said, bro, nah, bro.
Yo, we got to guess, man.
Yeah, we do got to guess, man. Shea Frost is in the building.
We ready?
Let's get it.
We good? Yo, you got the lights on? Everything good? We all set? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got DeShae Frost in the building.
Yes, sir.
My guy, hey, first and foremost, you've been doing a lot of great things. We're gonna start off by we gonna pop a bottle. Let's get it, man. Let's give him a bottle, man. Let's just take one. Just take one. Congrats. Just because. Pop the bottle. Let him do it. Let him pop the bottle.
Gotta pop it.
Yeah, you gotta pop it.
All right, bet.
Put the mic down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on, let's get it, man. Hey, you never opened a bottle?
This bottle.
Right,
It's a bottle. Nah. You got niggas always try to throw some
different.
Nah, that has a.
All right, look.
All right, let me show you. You know how to do it?
Go ahead.
No, you know how to do it?
Nah, go ahead.
No,
nah,
show
you
how to
expert.
do it.
Nah, you
Show how to
expert,
do it,
bro.
Alex.
Go ahead.
Show how. All right, matter of fact, I'm gonna walk you through it. So this is what we gonna do. Yeah,
Walk
there
you
you
through
go.
is crazy.
Take all that.
It's
Take all that
starting
off.
out. That's crazy.
Just take the paper off first. Yep, there you go. Now just put it on.
I got you.
Yeah.
Man. It's all good.
Now it should be a
That's what I'm saying.
No, I got you. It should be a
Twist.
like a twist thing.
See that little
Yep.
circle?
Now pull it down. Now twist it to like the left. Oh, yep. There you go. Yep. And then when it's all the way out, keep going until it's all the way to the Now pull that blue piece off. Don't pull the top. Yeah. Now you can throw that in the trash. Now, there you go. Now when you just hold it away from you and try not to shake it up.
It's gonna pop.
It might not. It might not. Just
You wanna pop
open
it?
it slowly. Open it slowly.
Don't
But
pull it
away from your clothes though. Yeah, just in case.
slowly.
Yeah, slowly.
There you go.
Come on, man. Yeah,
Pop
give
your
me some
shit.
motherfucking boy.
Shout out to the shit. Yes, sir. Now, pour your own smoke
Yeah,
first. Nah, you
yeah,
first,
yeah.
man.
You pour your own poison. Come on, man.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome. Just popped your little cherry, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Just popped your cherry, bro. Just shows you how to do that shit. You feel me?
Hold on, damn, that fucking.
Let me hear that. Is something in there?
Yeah, but that foam it like made me think it was hella.
Yeah.
Oh, you want some more? Yeah. Congratulations, man. All the success. We see you making moves out here. Like it's done. Yeah, we gotta finish that. Yeah. Yeah. It's done.
Oh, okay.
Your first time popping the bottle, man. How was it? Get your mic, man.
Ever?
Yeah, that was fun. That was my first time popping one of those.
I mean, a champagne bottle is the same way.
Yeah, that's my first time popping a champagne bottle.
Okay. I'm about to say because it's going. So when you get the ace of spade, whatever you niggas get, you lit niggas get. When you get the ace of spade, same way. Pop it the same way. So now when you're in the club, you know exactly what you're doing.
Nah, I learned from Jay. I got you.
My God. So first of all, you say you just came from Thailand. How you doing?
Thailand. Like I was there for like 5 days, 6 days. It was cool. I fuck with it. It's very different than like America. Like it's very different, man. Like the pricing of everything, how the people are. They're very nice over there, though. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody over there is hella nice. I feel like America. It makes America look like hella mean. For real. Like I feel like people over there, like they're very just like very kind and caring and very just like giving, even to strangers. It's hella like it was unusual.
I mean, you know what they say about like America. Niggas just walking around like it's the end of the world every day. Like, what's wrong? Nigga, smile. You here. Nigga, shit.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Like, God
Yeah,
damn,
that
man. What you over there for? Just streaming?
Yeah, I was just streaming just because, like, I was like, I want to go over there and just stream. So I was like, fuck it. Like, wait, can I cuss on here?
I think we 2 minutes out. Yeah, I think so. After like 2-3 minutes.
Dang, I forgot like YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I would have 2 minutes.
Give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. I go over there like it's very like I fuck with it though. You know what I'm saying? Thailand is just like it's a vibe, bro. I fuck with that shit, bro. Like it's cool.
How did you determine that though? Like Thailand was where I wanted to go. It was just on a bucket list.
Yeah, it was just on a bucket list. Just cause like I don't know. I do these things. I be having these like feelings like I want to go somewhere. I'm gonna just go on stream. Just try different things. Cause like I don't got no real job for real. So it's like that's what I like. That's what I like to do. Just to go out and just try different things and see the world. I feel like everybody should see the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people put like money into a lot of different things or anything, but my thing is just seeing the world. Like I want to see a different culture. You know what I'm saying?
Before I ask you my next question, so you probably haven't. You never had a French 75?
French 70 is that a puppy?
It's a drink.
No,
All right, I got you. So look, just pour a little bit of tequila in this.
In
right?
this?
Yeah. I got you.
Trying to get me fucked.
No. I'm putting you on game. Not too much though. Pour a little bit in there.
Just a splash.
And basically a French 75s, they usually make it with gin. It's gin and champagne. But when I make my French 75s, I get them to substitute for reposado and champagne. It's some other stuff in there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a nice drink. It's a nice drink. So I was going to ask you, how much do you make? Better question. How do you determine where you can go? What makes sense to travel to, as far as how much you making and the profit of your streams?
I don't really like, bro. I really like. It don't matter how much I make. I'ma go. Like even if I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make 10,000, but I'm a spend 15 or whatever the fuck. Like I don't care because I'm not going there to make money. I'm going there for the experience. I don't kind of look at how much money I'm spending because it's just like I'm doing it for the experience. I'm gonna do it anyways. I want to do it for my life. Like I said, like I just want to do it just to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm one of those people that like I'll spend whatever on my content for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about if I'm in the red coming back or in the like in the green or profit or anything because I've worked so hard previously to where it's like it don't really faze me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like okay, like I want to put out the best content I can for people that see. I care more about like a legacy more than like money for real. Mm-hmm. Money does matter though. I'm not gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? But I care more about just like a legacy more than like okay. Oh, he just got hella money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When it comes to this content creation, right, do you ever look at different pieces of content as this isn't good enough? Like, so for example, when I podcasting, right, I call it content. I know a lot coming to it. So when I first started seeing streamers, I'm like, man, that ain't really content. I used to be hating low key.
Yeah.
I was wondering, but it's so many pieces of, it's so many ways to create content. Do you judge other content by like what they do and stuff?
Yeah, nah, I feel like it's all just like creating, and you know what I'm saying? It's all content creation. I look at streaming as like I kind of do the same thing you do, bro. Like literally, I do the same thing you do. I have somebody on here and I talk to them about certain things, but only thing that's different is we might fucking go to a gun range, or we might be riding a cowboy, or we might be doing something else, you know what I'm saying? Activities to it. So it's literally podcasting. I feel like it's podcasting when you have guests on there, but it's just also with your own twist, not making it feel like an interview and talking to them, whatever. So it's like, I look at all of it as just creative ways of just creating content. And I respect all different type of ways of it, bro. Like, as long as you're doing your thing, bro, you could be out here, like, especially people like us, we could take a whole different route, but we out here grinding, like, doing all different type of ways, just building our name and trying to get out to the community. And it's like, that's the best thing you could ever ask for real.
Yeah, because to that point, you have kind of like evolved with different streams of content because you was on Vine, then Instagram, then YouTube. So you've kind of seen like the evolution because you were young enough to see Vine, but old enough to be able to experience like the rise of Instagram. So how have you kind of seen like how content has changed for each respective platform?
That was crazy. I was just having a conversation about this. I feel like every platform, I feel like it's gotten like the fact that it's gotten longer it shows. For example, like this, like Vine, it was like 6 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I wasn't popping on Vine. I think I maxed out at like 12,000 followers or some shit like that. But Instagram videos, like threw my shit up or whatever on Vines and whatever compilations and shit that kind of like blew it up. Mm-hmm. But when you was on Vine, you got 6 seconds, so it was like quick. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really like could really connect with your person, your favorite person. and then it kind of went into Instagram to where it's like 60 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when you got on there, it's like 60 seconds, boom, boom. You got a minute, 3 minutes, whatever the fuck. Then it went to YouTube, and I feel like everybody that like switched to their platforms, they got closer to. I feel like when what makes it big, bro, is being able to be close to your creator. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, it was allowed to be able to, like, you could see what you're doing every day. You could wake up, you could vlog, you could see what you're doing and everything. And your favorite person, you could see what fucking nigga. I know he's not on YouTube, but I'm just saying, you could see if Drake was doing YouTube, you could see what he's doing, what the fuck this nigga likes to eat for breakfast or whatever, the vlog and everything. So it's like, bro, you're gonna feel more committed to him and you're gonna fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like Twitch is kind of taking over because it's like, bro, you could see what the fuck your favorite person is doing live, like as of this moment. You know, and a lot of people have these moments. I wonder what so-and-so is doing right now as we speak. So you have a chance to see that. And I feel like that's what's like evolving with content, is getting closer to your favorite person. And I feel like that's what's been happening with every single platform, from Vine now to Twitch. All the thing that has changed is longer content and being able to be closer to your creator. Now you can talk to your creator while he's doing whatever he's doing at this moment.
Yeah.
Who knows what the next shit? You might be able to fucking be next to them, or you know what I'm saying, or just anything. Like, everything has been being closer to your favorite person. And that's why I feel like Twitch is one of the most like community based platforms, to where if they fuck with you, like they fuck with you on there. Like Vine is just like fast food, you know what I'm saying? So it's like Instagram was just fast food, you know what I'm saying? You could have 10 million followers on Instagram, tell people to meet you up, and you don't know how many people gonna pull up, but you could have 10 million you could have 5 million followers on Twitch, and you could bring out the whole city, the whole world, you know what I'm saying? Because you're building a real community of people who really see you every day, what you're doing live. So that's why I kind of respect it, and that's why I feel like social media is going. It's just being closer to your creator, you know what I mean?
Hold up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love you. Just broke this,
Bro, that shit was fire.
Hold up. So my first question is, because you said that's like if Drake wanted to live stream and things like that. Yeah. But Drake is somebody that became our favorite person. I'm curious, like, from somebody that's just a nobody, right? Like, you came from the bottom. It wasn't like you was famous. I mean, I don't think, right? Like, you wasn't like your family. So how do you become somebody's favorite streamer or a favorite creator? Like, how do you become that?
I feel like it's just being yourself, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of people try to do things that like people want to see. I feel like that's the worst way to do, because it's like, once you do something that you want other people to see, that you're doing things that you feel like people want to see, and you blow up from that, now you stuck doing that dumb shit. Like, and you can't be the person that you want to be. Now you stuck and you depressed, and now you a fucking, you know what I'm saying, doing the fuck what you don't want to do. I feel like you should really start about doing things that you want to do, because I really feel like there's an audience for everybody, bro. Like, no matter how weird it is, no matter how fucked up or whatever it is, there's an audience for everybody. So it's really just like doing you, being you. Also doing the trendy stuff, but doing it with your own little twist. You know what I'm saying? I know I know, bro, I might not be the fucking best looking or the best whatever anybody type of person, but I know one thing for a fact. I might not be the most popular, whatever. I know I'm a funny nigga. So it's like, me knowing that, I'm going to be able to use whatever I can and just show my comedy through whatever it is, and people going to fuck with it, people are not. So it's like, you got to know your talents and use them. You know what I'm saying? Know what God bless you for. So it's like, I just use that, and I just stay committed with that. I use my family, you know what I'm saying? My friends, like, I'm a family-oriented person. Like, I put family first, like God and my family. So it's like, I showcase that, and people that fuck with it, they fuck with it. If they don't, they don't. So it's like,
I feel like that's a very mature answer, though. I feel like it wasn't always that. Yeah, again, I'm just give you a little bit of background. I'm not really too heavy into the streamers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think, like Alex is, right? I always say that because, but I'm just not too heavy in the streamers. But however, I only say that because I feel like you gotta have some type of gimmick when it comes to streaming. Like, you gotta do something that the people like, or something that the people want to do that somebody else might have done. Yeah. And like where you are now is where I'm at in my content. Is like, yo, do what you want to do, because then you can get an audience for that. But in the beginning, it was times where I was even doing, all right, I gotta talk about this because that's what people want to talk about. Yeah. Like,
but talk about it, but you don't talk about it and say what everybody else wants to say, right?
Okay. Yeah,
you say what you feel like, or your opinion on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You say, you use your own, you talk about the trendy stuff with your own topics, because people gonna there's people out here that feel like it's called like devil's advocate. Yeah, like they'll say some shit that not everybody goes against, and you might be the speaker for them, and now it's like, oh damn, they fuck with you because, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you say what you want to say about the topic or the trending topics, but it's about your saying, about your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, people fuck with people who always just like have their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? So
when did you learn that though? Was it or was it ever a time where you were doing content that you thought the people just wanted?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, during my YouTube days, I felt like I was
Take us back to, for the people that might not know, or for your audience that know that followed you from day one. Give us like a specific stream or something just so we can know.
Like when I was like, I feel like it really started when I was YouTube. Like, I was really mad clean when I really was like, that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a video for Pinpoint.
Nah, it was like years.
Wow.
Like, it was even like it was like since the beginning of my YouTube. Because when I started doing Instagram videos, I remember my shit was a little raunchy, but I was like 16 and I always had like girls in it or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like these like creators like Daystorm and King Bass, they were telling me like, bro, you got to be clean. You got to be clean. That was right before I did YouTube. So YouTube, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do no cussing. I'm gonna do none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But it just wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of just like did it, and like it was no cussing, whatever. And then like as I got older, you know, I'm just like, man, fuck this shit. You know, I want to be like who the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's just kind of how it transitioned. But you know, at the end of the day, bro, when you appeal to the kids, it's like more money, it's more whatever. Like, it is what it is. But like, I just wanted to be, I'd rather be myself and get whatever comes with that than not be myself and appeal to everybody.
Honestly, like, what is appealing to the kids? Because I feel like the kids want to be grown up anyway.
Yeah.
So even if you curse, like, I don't think the kids want to hear no clean. To be honest, like, these kids want to hear the grown up shit. They dead. Like, they want to hear all the messy shit. They want to hear people fighting. They want.
Nah, you dead ass right for sure.
These kids are crazy. Like,
but to that point, I remember you were talking about how like your mom kind of helped with, really was like key in you being yourself, and supporting you through it all. Because I remember you were saying that like I think it was Vine or Instagram, and you're like, I don't like this content, and then like the next day you went and it was like 12K followers being yourself, but you almost stopped. So was your mom? I know you give her a lot of flowers, but like her supporting you, said that was one of the biggest things that helped you propel in this, is because you had a supporting mom. And that's not, you know, a lot of people will be like, go to school, do things in that nature, but like to have your mom support you, that's something that I've always honored. I'm like, damn, that's really dope.
She dead ass, like, she bought me like, I remember she bought me like fake followers and shit like that. Like when I was like, I was finna give up. I think I was on Instagram. I don't even have that Instagram no more. It was on my last Instagram. But like I had like, I don't know, 2,000 followers or something like that, and I was making videos, Instagram videos, and I was just like, man, niggas was making fun of me and shit at school. I was like middle school. I think I was like 12, and she was like, I was like, man, I'm finna stop. Like, I don't really know if I'm fucking with it for real. And I went to sleep and I woke up and I had like 8,000 followers, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I started like going crazy. It made me like go crazy and make more videos and shit. But then like, I think years later, she told me like them bitches was fake. Like, it was over with.
Oh, so you didn't know?
Yeah, I didn't know till like years later. But then like, now I look about it. When I woke up and shit, I'm looking at the followers. It was like furniture stores and like, like people from India and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is Wong Dong Dong? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't care. So I just made the videos and shit or whatever, and it kind of just like.
But hold up, now I'm about to get in your ass. Pause. I gotta. I mean,
hey,
no.
yo,
Oh, what is y'all on?
what's going
It's the tequila and champagne.
Yeah, sure it is.
Man, you be acting crazy off the lick.
Yo, you crazy.
You be acting
It
crazy
ain't
off the
Ciroc,
lick.
nigga.
We ain't never getting that sponsorship there.
I don't give a fuck. My bad, but yeah. All right, so you was about to quit. Your mom's bought you followers. It motivates you, turns you up, right?
Yeah.
So you already got that experience of like wanting to quit, but keep going.
Yeah, like at an early age for sure. Like, but I really feel like my big breakthrough was like YouTube for sure.
But then you quit acting.
Yeah.
So make it make sense.
I didn't really like acting. I feel like with acting, bro, I love acting. I feel like I'm a great ass actor. You know, but I feel like I came here for acting. I came to LA for acting and everything. But I feel like with like social media, you have way more freedom. You know what I'm saying? I feel like acting was a great way for me to like, it was a stepping stool for me. You know what I'm saying? It was to see how it is. I mean, as a kid, like, you want to be an actor or you want to be an athlete or you want to be whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or basketball player, whatever. So it's like when I got to acting and stuff and I did it and I fucked with it, you know what I'm saying? I did it for a couple years and I seen it. It was just like, all right, like, this is not something I really love. This is not my passion for real. You know what I'm saying? You might be good at something, but it's not your passion. You might be good at knitting, but nigga, do you want to be a knitter? Exactly.
I gotta be knitting.
You look like a nigga that knits.
I look like a nigga that knits. This nigga crazy.
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying.
I look like a nigga
that
that knits.
I'm just saying, like, would you want to be like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you can use that talent into what you really want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love acting, but I don't want to be an actor.
It's crazy because I only say that because you ain't tell DDG that. The reason you told DDG was some bullshit.
But what I say,
You quit, nigga. You was like, man, this is too hard. Like, I gotta do all these auditions, and they never going to.
yes, bro, like that ass.
That's
No,
quitting.
that's real shit though.
That's
like,
not real
you gotta
shit.
realize this because look,
That's not real shit.
acting is like a crab in a barrel, bro. Like dead ass. Like it's a crab in a barrel, bro. Imagine going on an audition.
Yeah, tell me.
Like going on audition, nigga.
Talk to me about
like,
this.
I'm telling you, like, imagine going on audition. You go in there, nigga. They say, yeah, we fuck with you. Come back, nigga. They're like, yeah, like we fuck with you. Like, listen, Zendaya's finna be in this. You finna be the main cast, nigga. Michael B. Jordan finna be your brother. We're finna give you $5 million. Here's the fucking deal. You sign that bitch, right? You like, oh, I'm set. You telling your mama like she good. Like you telling your brothers you got him a crib, like all different type of shit. Nigga, the day is shooting, they're like, hey, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you too short or you too tall. We gonna go with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But it's good though. Keep going crazy. Like, what the fuck, bro? It gotta hurt your soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like, damn, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you make you feel like, am I good enough or am I not good enough for this shit like that? And then I feel like it was easier to take in because I didn't have nothing. So it was like, I gotta deal with this. But it's like, once I start building a name for myself, it was like, bro, like, you're not finna tell me like that.
So you let your ego get in you when you quit.
Nah.
You're a quitting ass nigga. What the fuck you said? All that nigga. Listen, bro. Like, bro, out of all people, you should know. Like, I mean, bro, basically you let a couple no's get you off your path. Now, if it ain't your passion, cool.
Yeah, it's
I
not
get
my
it.
passion though.
Oh, but that ain't what we talking about. That wasn't the reason. If I accepted that, right? That's why I said cool. But I'm like the first reason that I saw was this one. And if that's the reason, that's some bullshit. I'm just telling you man to man. Because listen, you're going to get no's. But what happened is instant gratification come along, aka Instagram, right? Instant gratification come along and you get everything that you want. You get all the followers. You do some dumbass shit on Instagram. You go viral. Everybody following you. Now you lit. You the man. DeShae Frost, everybody. Yeah, I'm lit. I'm a streamer. I'm up there cussing, not saying my name and all this shit. I'm next to him. I'm big dog, right? Now you go to a movie. It's time for you to be little dog. You small dog now, right? And you can't take that shit. But what I'm telling you as a nigga that's been going through, I don't got millions of followers. You doing your thing.
It's cool.
I respect you. But what I'm saying is, I hit niggas every day. I can show you messages to this day. I'm DMing niggas for 5 years trying to get an interview.
Yeah.
And I don't stop. But guess what? When I do get that interview in the 5th year, they don't know it.
Yeah.
The world don't know it. Only I know it. And then when I show it to the people, it hit that much harder. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, I'm just saying, not to be unk. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good.
I'm
How
just
old
saying,
is you?
But, huh?
How old is you?
I'm 33.
Hey, you're not that old.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, as a nigga that's about to be, 10 years older than you damn near, right? That's going to happen, bro. And we can't let that shit discourage us. Fuck them niggas. If they say, yeah, you're going to be Michael Jordan brother, you know what I'm saying? And they call you like, man, you too short. Cool. I bet. Now I'm gonna be the Michael B. Jordan, and then I ain't his brother now. Fuck you talking about? I'm Michael B. Jordan in the new movie, right? And I'm gonna look at them niggas like, remember you said I was too short? It's a part of the story. Don't let that shit discourage you. You should know that.
Of course. It's just
right.
like, bro, it was just like, too many years. Like when you really do this shit, bro, as a beginner actor, it's really a crab in a barrel, and it was just like some shit where like, bro, do I really want to do this shit? Like, do I really want to be? And I really feel like actors, you gotta really love that shit and really like live and breathe that shit to really be in that shit, bro. And it's like, bro, I wouldn't rather, like, at the end of this day, like, my end goal is having like a production company, like, and having that shit. Like, I still want to be in like the actor world, but like, I don't want to be an actor, bro. Like, I feel like actors, like, I don't know, I feel like it's like the first step. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I don't know. I don't want to say like, I don't know.
What I would say is, I feel like what you're doing right now is more ownership, right?
Yeah.
You own.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like, okay, that's good to say. Because like, you get more ownership doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, acting like you really like, there's a side where it's like there's not that much ownership and you listening to other people and stuff, but there's also a side of to where you're telling somebody else's story and people can see it from there, where it's like you're telling somebody's story, so people love that. So it's like I see both sides, but for me personally, I want ownership. I want to be able to do what I want to do whenever I want to do. I don't want people telling me when I have to be somewhere. I don't want people telling me what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? I want to do what I want to do, my creative mind and my creative space. I want to do that.
So I want to have a grown-up conversation with you. We already spoke before off camera, right? But in times when you are doing what you want to do, everybody might not agree with it.
And that's cool.
So what happens in that moment when you just being yourself?
Yeah.
Right? And you still got to grow up. Like, I made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Thank God they wasn't on camera.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What happens when you're just being you creating this content and it go left? And now everybody looking at you like, I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah.
What do you do in those moments?
That's cool. That's, bro, you got to realize, bro, people will judge you for something when they've done worse and it's been off camera. like you got to realize everybody think they God. Everybody think they could judge somebody, bro. But it's cool though, because at the end of the day, bro, I've grown up on the internet. So I have to learn to take the good and I have to take the bad. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but at the end of the day, bro, I've grown up on the internet and I know that, bro, like none of y'all people are God. The only person who could judge me is God. God hears what I think. The devil hears what I say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm never going to trip about what people have to say about me, because it's like, I chose this life. Now everything I got to do is right. Not people act like they are the best and they think like they're like highly or whatever. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, the only difference is my shit's on camera and your shit's not. So it's like, I'm not going to take somebody who I've never met and who I'm never going to meet and take their opinion to my heart and really take it. Bro, no, I'm going to grind through that. At the end of the day, bro, all I do, I pray every day. And if I'm ever on the wrong path, that I pray every day that if I'm ever on the wrong path, God leads me onto the right. So anytime I've ever been on the wrong path, God's going to lead me onto the right path. And if anything he's had me go through is a lesson, and I'll take it. Anything I've ever been through, I've been able to take it no matter what. Like I'm a strong person.
What are the lessons through them hard times? Like what did you really learn about yourself, and even just the work that you do?
Really just learn that everything happens for a reason, and just learn that just sometimes, like, you know, take the back route. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes take the back route and just learn everything's for a reason. And sometimes, you know, like you gotta be patient. Not everything's gonna happen how you want it to happen. You know what I mean? Not everything's gonna happen how you want it to happen. You gotta be patient. Patience is a virtue, and that sometimes would be my problem. Is like I'm not patient enough. So I just been learning that, and just being able to sit the back seat instead of, you don't gotta sit the front seat every time. You know what I'm saying? Let other people be able to drive the car.
For the people that don't know your story, could you share and shine a light on the track from Seattle to San Bernardino? You went to Crenshaw.
Yeah,
I know it's a long story.
Yeah,
but
long story short, you know, I was from Seattle. I grew up in Seattle and started doing videos. We moved to San Bernardino. I met somebody on Instagram. Shout out to my nigga G Wayne TV. You know what I'm saying? I hit him on Instagram. He said we could stay with him.
This the whole family?
Yeah, it came with my mom, my sister, my brother.
Wait, who is this nigga?
G Wayne TV.
Who the
whole family?
Yeah, he's an Instagrammer. Like his name's G Wayne. Like
he must be rich or something. He let your whole family stay with him?
He dead ass stayed. He brought in my whole family. Never even met me before.
How old is your mom? I'm sorry.
She's like 40.
Oh, your mom's young.
She's like 44 or something.
Okay.
Like 44. So, yeah, she brought us all in. He brought us all in, and we stayed with him, bro. We did videos and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then we moved from San Bernardino, like, to Crenshaw, and we did the videos there. We stayed there for most of a couple years, like a lot of years, and then that's when I kind of blew up on YouTube. And then when I blew up on YouTube, I moved to Glendale, and I started doing shit with DDG and everything. And then
what was it that blew up on YouTube?
It was me and my sister. We did this video, kind of like, it was like what was it, like going through, like it was like something with like this boy from her school or something like that, and like she had like I guess he had a crush on her or something like that. He like kissed her cheek in front of me. I got mad or whatever the fuck, and then like that shit went crazy. I think that shit got like 10 million views, and after that I was just telling my sister like, let's keep on going like every day, like, and that shit just kind of like changed our life for real.
At what time? Because I'm pretty sure you had to have this realization, because I just had it not too long ago. At what point in your moment or your content creation career did you understand that a lot of this stuff is like moments that was created and that's not real?
What you mean?
Like the skits don't be real. When did you realize that?
I don't know, like I always look at like YouTube as like acting. You know what I'm saying?
You always thought this fake.
Yeah, like I always like I never watched YouTube, bro. Like I never, like I said, I wanted to be an actor. Like I didn't watch YouTube until I wanted to be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So when I started doing YouTube, that's when I found like DDG. Like I seen DDG like, and he just came up like on my like my TV, like you know how it's like recommended once you watch the video. Like he just came up my TV like I think in 2019. So I've never seen anything about YouTubers before 2019. And I was just like, damn, like, okay, like I studied it. Anything I want to be, I study. I do a lot of research, you know what I'm saying? So like I just kind of was just watching it and just like, damn, okay, this is what people do. Like, all right, bam, bam, stuff with the sister. People like stuff with the sister. People like drama. People like whatever. So I kind of just like implanted that with my own family and kind of just did that shit for real, like, and just with my own twist, you know what I'm saying, with my own twist, you know what I'm saying, like, people, DDG had this shit with his sister that was, like, very, like overprotective and stuff like that, but I'm not overprotective, so it's, like, I just played me and my sister being, like, best friends, you know what I'm saying, like, so it was just kind of just, like, showing my type and my how I am with my family, it's on YouTube, for real, but, you know.
So, as the older nigga, right,
yeah.
I want you to break this down for me. Because when I hear you speak about you and your sister, it sounds like y'all came up together.
Yeah.
But from the outside, it sounds like that you put her on, like you got lit and then you put her on. Explain that to me.
Nah, my sister, like, wait, that's what it seems like from the outside?
Again, I don't know.
Yeah, nah, that's cool.
Yeah, so.
But nah, my sister told me to do YouTube. Like, I told you, like, I was an actor, like, and my sister wanted me to do YouTube and stuff like that. So she was, like, on some shit, like, yo, do this YouTube video with me. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, for real. And she was like, bro, just do this shit. I don't know what she was watching, bro. She was the YouTube watcher. She was the YouTube watcher, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess she watched, like, De'Aaron Ken and stuff like that. She was like,
they was the OGs of this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, do this YouTube video with me. I'm like, bro, like, no, bro. Because I'm like, you know, from an actor perspective, we didn't really fuck with, like, YouTube. Like, it was just, like, on some corny, like, even on my YouTube, like, we'd be like, that shit kind of corny. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm like, I don't know, bro. But I'm like, you know, you my sister. Like, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we did this little buffalo. She want to do this Buffalo Wild Wings challenge or something like that. So you eat, like, the hottest buffalo shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. We eat that shit. And she like, let's do this shit for my video. I'm like, all right, bet. And then she's like, can you edit it too? I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, you want me to edit it, do the video? Like, what the fuck? God damn. I'm like, all right, bro. So I'm editing it. I'm like, this shit low-key funny. So I'm like, bro, I'm finna post this shit. Fuck it. On my shit. Like, what the fuck? I'm editing all this shit. I had like 80,000 subscribers just from Instagram or whatever. And Brooklyn didn't even have a channel at first. So I'm like, you want me to make a channel for you? Post this shit? I'm like, this shit gonna get more views if we just post this shit on my channel. Like, fuck it. So I posted it. And that shit had like 1 million views or some shit like that. And so she was like, when I seen that, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, bet, like, I don't know, it's like a green light. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, boom. It was like a light that just flicked. It was like, bro, like, let's do this shit every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the month of December. And see what happens. And so she didn't see the longevity of it until I was like, bro, like, look. Like, we was getting like $4,000 a day for the first month. I think we ended at like $50,000 for our first month on YouTube or something like that.
Damn.
So your first video did 1 million. Like the very first video you posted on YouTube.
No.
Okay.
But he said he
like,
got 80,000 subscribers.
Like,
that's what I was.
Yeah, like the first, like, you know, I was dibbing and dabbing, posting little YouTube vlogs and shit, or whatever. I'm saying the first video me and Brooklyn did, it hit 1 million.
That's dope.
So that's what I was saying. So it seemed like, well, from the outside looking at, like, you the big dog, right? And then you got your sister, like, you know, under your wing for real.
You know what's crazy though? It's like my sister is funnier than me, bro.
Nah, she's funny as hell.
Like, she is funnier. No, like, listen, my sister's the funniest out the family, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody says, bro. Like, my sister be having me tickled, nigga. Like real life crying, bro. And it's like, it's the best shit because it's like, when my sister's my best friend, like, we argue and shit or whatever the fuck. But it's like, bro, she be having me dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be cracking the fuck up And it's like when you have somebody that you love so much and you fuck with so much, and she know like the little shit about you, that just be funny. Like she dead ass having me cracking. Like just even thinking about it, like it just be cracking me.
Yo, give me the mind of a streamer, bro. Like so, and I guess I'll break it down slow. As a podcaster, I look at people like Joe Budden, right?
Yeah.
Even like maybe academics, but it's like I be like, man,
You don't fuck with academics?
I fuck with his work ethic for sure.
Damn, why you don't fuck with academics?
That's your guy.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like,
no, I don't not fuck with him. I don't know the nigga. I just think like some of the shit he create is cringe.
like what?
I mean, not some of it, a lot of it.
Like what?
He be always wilding on hoes.
Damn,
I ain't with that. Like I'm a man. Like I don't give a fuck about these hoes.
damn.
I'm just saying. Like, I ain't about to
crazy.
be wilding on no bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. My bad. I'm talking. It became locker room. Keep that shit. It became locker room talk. It's just like But I think what I do like about academics is he's a nigga that came from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody say he couldn't.
Yeah.
Right, and he made a way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just again. It's the Kanye West effect, bro. It's like sometimes some shit just be too much. It's like when you have all that power, what you decide to do with it. You get what I'm saying? And some things I just don't agree with. Like the kid shit on
that stream.
On the stream. I'm like, bro, come on, dog. Like you grown ass man. Why the fuck you talking about some 15? I don't know how old the nigga was. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is corny.
I don't even know, but yeah. I feel
So
you,
like little shit like that. But as his come up though, I love it. I respect it. I think is one of one for sure. But anyway, what I was saying when as a podcaster, I look up to like Joe Budden. I look up like it's not too many people I look up to, but I look at their grind like, man, I'm trying to get my shit to theirs. Mm-hmm. As somebody that's streaming, like, what is your ceiling? Like, who are the creators that you looking at chasing, far as making this content?
I kind of like, bro. I don't know. Like, I fuck with like, I fuck with everybody, bro. Like, I fuck with everybody for their own reasons, bro. Like, I love how even DDG, like, he's been able to like. That's my dog, but it's like I still fuck with, and I look up
He's
to
a
that,
goat
like,
to this shit,
just like how he's been able to like take over every platform he's gone to. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Max, bro. Like Max, be able to create music and put that in underground music into the new shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Reggie. I seen Reggie when he was getting
Baltimore, right?
Yeah,
damn, he going crazy.
Yeah. Like I remember when he was at 400 viewers. You know what I'm saying? To being able to, nigga, when he sparked 12,000, 15,000. You know what I'm saying? And he's real. Like, you know, all different types of shit. Same thing with Kai. Like, seeing when he was getting 1,000 viewers and shit, and just whatever. Kai, bro. Like, you know, obviously, like, this nigga's the biggest streamer. You know what I'm saying? And him to be able to give me advice or anything like that, and just whenever I'm doing right or doing wrong, to let me know and shit like that. I respect all that type of shit. So it's like, I feel like I'm surrounded by the people that that I need to be surrounded by. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's good. Like, I fuck with everybody for their own reasons and shit like that. And I'm appreciative. I'm humbled, bro. Like,
So it's not one particular person you look at as like the god of this, and it's like for us podcasting, Joe Budden is that.
Or Joe Rogan.
Or Joe Rogan, right? Joe Rogan or Joe Budden is like, they like the guys like, all right, I gotta put my shit in order.
Yeah.
Or maybe because I feel like you already up there though, low key.
I'm still trying, bro. I feel like I'm still trying. I'm still trying to get up there and try. You know, I feel like I'm never gonna be complacent about where I want to be, but I'm always grateful for where I am. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm never like, damn, like I deserve to be here. Like I always want more, but I'm also grateful for what I have. So it's like I'm always grateful, bro. I've always want to be grateful. I never want to be ungrateful for what I have, because then God can take it away. But I know I'm surrounded by good people who want the best for me. So I'm always gonna be like observant, and I'm always gonna listen to what people have to say, especially my people around me, what they have to say about like what I need to do and everything.
And you're right, he is up there. He's trying to be modest right now. Complex ranked him number 7 out of 25 top streamers.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? So he's
that's a blessing.
They have him top 10
so,
streamers.
Again, let me talk about Alex ass, right? Alex love y'all niggas.
I do
appreciate you, bro.
I be watching y'all niggas.
Bro, he put me on with the streaming, and I ain't gonna lie. It's starting to catch on a little. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm starting to catch a wave. Like, okay, I'm starting to fuck with him, especially because of what Kai's doing, bro.
Yeah,
I feel like Kai,
bro,
when it come to being a real nigga, fuck all the streaming shit. He's showing niggas what it should be. Yeah. Like the fact that he's on, he got the house for his friends. I'm like, bro, that's some stand up.
It's crazy,
shit,
like, and it's like, bro, like you 22. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga 22.
No, he's 23. He's 20. He's a year younger than me.
That's insane.
He's 23, bro. Like, he's 23. And when you are, like, the littest nigga and all your worries about is making sure your people are straight, like, you show God that why you deserve what you
exactly.
have. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, there's a lot of niggas that are just like, oh, yeah, like, just selfish and everything. And it's like, when you get up there, and even when you can, even you can call a nigga like me, like, and just be like, oh, yo, bro, like, you're doing this, you should do this, or you should try this, or do this. It's like, damn, bro, nigga, you don't got to do that shit. You know
I think that's the highest form of, like, just being real, bro.
Yeah,
like, we was just, it's funny because I was just talking to Alex, and I'm like, bro, I can see why people be gatekeepers.
Yeah.
I just can never allow myself to do it. Like, I was just talking to a fellow podcaster, and he was asking about a guest I just had on, right?
Yeah.
He was like, y'all want to get K-Camp on. And I had the ability to help him get K-Camp on.
Yeah.
And I sent the contact to help him get K-Camp on, but the contact can help him get so many other artists on as well. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, like, now there's going to be competition.
Yeah.
But I tell people all the time, it ain't about how you feel because we human.
Yeah.
We gonna have thoughts. It ain't about what you thinking. It's about what you doing.
Yeah.
Right? And I never allow myself to be a fuck nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, man, he gonna take food off my plate. We gonna get the guests that I'm getting, right? But in my spirit is like, man, fuck that, man. You better be a real nigga.
Yeah.
Because,
bro, you know what the difference is, bro? And that's what I always think, bro. Even, it's the same shit on streaming. When somebody can have, I think Tylil had Krishan Rock a day before I had Krishan Rock. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you can think like, damn, bro, like, he had him before me. Like, it's not going to matter. But you got to realize, bro, if you are confident in who you are and what God has blessed you, you're two different people.
Come on, man.
God can never duplicate who you are.
Come on.
So even like, you got to support that shit. You know what I'm saying? I supported Tylil having Krishan on the shit because I know, like, when she come on my shit, it's gonna be totally different.
Totally different.
It's gonna be totally different, and you can't be on some like, I'ma just no, I can't, because then God's gonna see that, bro, and God tests you, bro.
Come on.
And he gonna test you, and if you fail, he gonna put you right back to where you is. And if you succeed, then he gonna put you at a higher level.
Keep blessing you.
So you gotta be able to know that, bro, and be confident in who you are as a creator or a podcaster or a streamer or whatever you are, and just know that, bro, there's enough money, there's enough people, there's enough viewers for everybody in this world, bro. And once you realize that, bro, when you're grateful for what you are, God will bless you tremendously. And
Come on, young nigga.
I'm saying, man, nigga out here dropping gems. Fuck with you, my bro. But one thing I will say, bro, I appreciate that about y'all. I say it all the time, bro. Within the streaming world, that collaboration, bro, is key. And you see that across the board. You know what I'm saying? Y'all jumping on each other's streams. Y'all showing up, supporting. Kai doing the Mafia-thon. You pop up. You doing something, he pop up. You know what I'm saying? So you see that collaboration across the board. And, like, that was something that I always appreciated. One thing that I also wanted to highlight is, because you were talking about Kai and putting on his homies, you and your family. You definitely put them on. We already know about Brooklyn, but your brother as well. But something that I didn't know until I did my research, your mom's got a production company. Yeah. And I didn't realize that, like, the Rush Hour joint, that she shot that.
Yeah, like, she shot that. The Kai and Ray.
Yeah, so when they did the Rush Hour parody, she shot that. So creating opportunities for not just your siblings, but also your parents. And that collaboration is really dope, too.
Yeah, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the blessing of God, bro. Like, Kai being able to hit up my mom and then just like her people and stuff like that and want to do something, and it is all being in family, you know what I'm saying? So it's just being about who you know and just connections. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So that's what I feel like what it is, and that's what I've learned throughout the years, bro. Like, you can work hella hard and all these things, but it's about who you know and not about what you know.
Yo, how do you not take it personal when, like, people dub you, right? You say, like, it's about who you know, but sometimes you could be reaching out trying to make these relationships and niggas don't think you good enough.
That's cool. Like, personally, I don't trip, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really take it to heart, bro. Like, everybody has a way to feel how they want to feel. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might hit me up and I don't feel like it's just not the right time or anything. So that might be what they think. But I just know at one point it's gonna be the right time. You know what I'm saying? It might not be this year. It might not be next year. But at some time, it's gonna be the right time.
So you ain't never hit somebody to be on your stream and they dubbed you and you take it away?
Hell yeah! What the fuck? I'm like, shit, it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a name. Who you hit up?
I don't know.
Give me a name.
I don't know personally. Like,
you don't remember? Like, I told you my AI story.
You say that on mic, dude.
I'm saying, like,
you know where I was at? I was in LA. That's why I don't fuck with LA. I was in LA and I was at some type of event. I seen AI. And bro, I don't even ask for pictures, bro.
You don't. That's what I'm saying. That's
I don't
crazy
ask for
to me.
pictures, bro. I don't ask for pictures unless we working, right? I'm like, it's AI, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, legend. I swallow my pride. I'm like, yo, can we get a flick? That day, he showed me why I would never ask a nigga for a picture ever again in my life unless we working, bro. Nigga like, bro, you see me over here like, I'm not taking no picture. I'm like,
damn, he hold you.
for sure. I was a bitch that day.
What was he doing though? He said you.
He was chilling. He was talking to himself. He was chilling. I'm like, bro, can I get a flick? I swallowed my pride, bro. I swallowed my pride. He made me feel like the biggest. Bro, I was the biggest hoe.
Bro, but the thing is, bro, he don't even. That's the crazy thing.
What do you
He
do
don't
after
give
that
a
moment?
Fuck that nigga. I love him.
You left the whole party?
What do you
Bitch
do
ass
after that?
nigga.
What do you do after the moment when he rejects
Nothing
you?
is AI. What the fuck you going?
Nigga stepped over you too, nigga.
Crazy.
Over your bitch ass like, oh
my God.
about? He did that shit to Jordan.
I think you can beat him in a 1v1 though.
I probably would.
That's what I'm saying.
I probably
Now?
would.
Yeah,
You my dog.
I think you could beat him. in a
So
1v1.
basketball?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was gonna say,
thought
I
you
love
fighting.
you. I love you, bro.
Not fighting. I think you could beat him in a 1v1.
Oh no,
though, man.
hell no.
For
Fuck
sure,
no.
yeah.
I wouldn't even try. That nigga would
think
smoke
you could,
my.
bro.
I thought he said we'll fight. Maybe fighting, but not no basketball.
Fighting, damn.
Maybe.
He hit you that much.
No, I thought you said
That nigga
one-
went to fighting.
I thought you said we said what? My
I thought you were saying celebrity boxing match. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you know
Celebrity
the
I said
Bas-
basketball.
Oh no, hell, no, I wouldn't even try. Boy, I know my limits. You crazy?
See, that's clip farming. You know what clip farming is?
Maybe
Yeah.
I do it a little bit.
Clip farming is just like knowing what you do, like to get a clip like out of something.
Oh, I mean, I'll do that.
Niggas be doing that with the edits and all that too.
Like that's like if you clip, look, this is how you clip farm right here. Like I feel like you can say some shit like this. Like
You can't preface it. You just gotta say it.
I know,
I
that's what
know
I'm saying.
it.
But I'm saying like you send people like people don't know, like they be like, I feel like honestly, how can I say?
Nah, we got plenty to it now.
Yeah.
You got to be like,
Be careful. This is a clip.
you got to be like, bro, I'm the biggest streamer in the fucking world, bro.
Nigga, Kai's the biggest streamer. What you talking
Nah,
about?
bro.
You tripping.
If you
nigga.
put me and Kai and stream at the same time, I'm gonna get the most views.
You smoking crack.
This
I'm
nigga
telling
crazy.
you, bro.
You want
Like,
to bet?
Fuck
real
yourself.
shit.
Bet.
I'm telling you.
How much you
bro.
want to bet?
I can bet.
Call Kai
anything.
right now and tell him he's a bitch.
But I'm telling. Okay, you going far? But I'm saying
Call him and say that right now,
that's
nigga.
clip farming. Like now it's like they clip it and they be like, "Fuck it," you know what I'm saying? Like that's.
This nigga went to hell. This nigga went low. He went.
You pushed that shit though.
This nigga went to hell.
That
This
nigga pushed that shit.
He said, "You going? All right, bet. Call him right now." I thought he was about to say, "Call him and say that shit." This nigga said, "Call him right now and say you a bitch."
Like,
That's that Baltimore shit, bro.
Fuck you, nigga, right now, nigga.
That's that Baltimore shit. No, we don't
Oh
count,
my
bro.
God.
That shit
But
funny.
nah, we hit the clip farming. It's
Yeah.
a lot of clip farmers.
So
in
wait,
this
so
world.
no. Answer the question. Nigga. Somebody you reached out to get on your stream and they was like, nah. I gave you my story.
bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that because the only reason, like, I mean, I've reached out to my like somebody in like whatever. The only thing that really hurt me, bro, is India Love saying I was a 6.2. That's the only thing. Like, that's the only thing that really hurt me, bro. Like, that's it. Like, I swear.
Why she say you was 6.2?
But I don't know. Next, probably.
You don't have some young man, bro.
But I'm saying though, like, nigga.
You can't let that shit get
Nah,
you.
it's not gonna stop me. Like, of course, like I just got to get a new.
Wait, when
Nigga
did
say
she
I'm still
say
a
that?
sniper.
Nigga
I
said
heard the
that.
stories. I watched the academic interview.
Yeah, nigga.
Wait, what happened?
You know what happened, nigga. Y'all was talking about all the hoes you was making videos with and taking niggas' girls.
I don't know. Yeah, that nigga he did some research on some shit. I don't fucking he knew on some shit. But nah, India Love, like, for sure. Like, she rated me at 6.2. But you know what that means though? Something wrong with me.
No, it's not. What?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
the last thing to say.
Nah,
What?
it's cool, bro. I gotta work on myself.
No, you don't.
Yeah, bro.
Boy, that's
I'ma work on-
crazy.
I'ma
Yeah, don't
work on-
ever
He's
say that
24.
shit.
He's 24, bro.
What's your
He-
mother number right now? Call your mother.
I'm
Call
gonna
your
work on
mother right
myself.
now.
So I gotta do better.
Call your mother. Call your
Nah,
mother.
it's cool though.
Call
It is
your
what-
mother so I can tell her what you just said. Are you stupid?
Nigga said,
I said, I gotta
Call your mother
You just
right
might not be
now.
her type. You ain't gotta. Nigga,
it's
don't
cool,
ever don't ever feel like you gotta do something because
It
a
is-
chick don't like you, nigga.
It is what it is, bro. We on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, we not
We
on that.
not
Like,
on
we
that.
are
Fuck
not
is you
on that.
talking
We
about?
not
Not
letting
on
you
this
say
show.
that.
nah, it is what it is, bro.
Nah,
Oh,
nigga.
I get it. I get it. We clip farming. I get it. That streaming shit. I get it. I get it. Oh, that's definitely gonna be a clip.
Oh, for sure, nigga.
This sip ass nigga. Nah,
Yo, so wait. So you back to LA. You like LA better than Atlanta?
I fuck with LA only because my friends are there, bro. I don't really have a lot of people that like I hang with on a day to day like here in Atlanta.
I feel like Atlanta. So Atlanta cool for me is work, right?
It's lit.
But if I had, it is.
Yeah, it's lit.
It can be lit. So that's why I'm like, I don't see LA being better
Because it's a
than Atlanta.
nightlife city, bro. Like this is a nightlife city. If you want to go to a club, if you want to pop bottles on the shit, then yeah, for sure. But that's just
I
not
don't go to
me.
no clubs. I don't pop no bottles.
What you do? You got a girlfriend?
No
Then what you do?
work.
Exactly. That's
And
what I'm
it's
saying.
lit for work.
It's lit for work. I guess like you be in this bitch though, right?
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
So
what
you
I'm
be
saying.
outside in LA.
No. Well, like, yeah. Yeah, sometimes. But I just be with my friends, bro. Like, I be with my friends, bro. I don't got, like, a lot of friends here, bro.
So
And
make some.
bro, it's hard for me to meet, like, people because I just don't know. It's hard for me to make new people.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
yeah,
it's-
niggas be like,
Yeah.
niggas act worse than bitches these days, boy.
It's
Boy.
just, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Nigga want to be a friend because you got clout. Niggas is
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about that shit, bro. Like, I'd rather just, like, vibe out by myself. For real.
So, it's one thing you said before we got on camera that I did not agree with, and you was on the same bullshit. I'm gonna tell you.
Man, keep the circle small, bro.
You was like, it's hard to make friends as an adult. And it was a clip that went viral a long time ago, and it was basically about new friends. And he was basically saying, I know I got it out of context, but he was basically saying how new friends are better than the old friends.
Oh, your day ones. When
Yeah,
he was
your
talking
day-
about your day ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because basically your day ones are the ones that's always going. They never let you grow,
Yeah.
right? They always got some expectation for you, right? They feel entitled. Whereas though new niggas, you meet them on the same path,
Yeah.
right? You meet somebody and it's a new day one. It was a day two, right? And your day two friends, they the ones that really understand what you're going
Yeah.
through. They on the same path as you. They grinding
I
like
fuck
you.
with that. For
And
sure.
yeah, so when you like, it's hard to make new friends. I'm like, yo, they'd be the best ones to meet.
Yeah, but it's just like, okay, making new friends, and I don't know. Nah, you dead ass right, but you gotta think about it. DG's not my day one. Like he's
Facts,
not my
yeah.
day one. He's a day like
Day
I
two.
met him like whatever. He's a day two, but we've had the same work ethic. Like we know each other. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that nigga. Like that nigga will call me and tell me what the fuck. Kai Sinat not a fucking day one. You know what I'm saying? He day two, like whatever. But like it's the same work ethic. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what a nigga's vision is, and you down to support that nigga in that vision that he has. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but now it's just like, I don't know, like I gotta go outside more to meet people and shit like that, but I don't really like.
You don't trust it. Isn't Kai in Atlanta though?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives here.
You don't like what Kai?
Yeah, nah, I see Kai. Like I talk to Kai. I talk to Kai all the time. I think last time I talked to him was a couple of days ago. But it's just like, you know, niggas be doing shit. Like I'm more of a person that's just like, bro, I really be just vibing and shit, bro. Like I never ask a nigga for nothing, bro. Like I never ask a nigga for nothing or anything like that. Like anytime me and Kai has ever like done something, he's like asked me to like do something or whatever, fucking. I've always been like, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? And like he blessed me to even like come on my shit with like a little season 3 or whatever the fuck. But like I always just like I like just to have my own little route, my own little shit, because I don't like a little shit where just like I don't want no weird conversations with like outside people just saying shit. Like I like to build my own lane and my own little shit. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. My bad,
Now
Alex.
you're going.
Because this is me all the way. You don't ask people nothing. Is it because you're scared of
Rejection?
Mhm.
Nah. I don't ask people because like, bro, it's only like I don't know. It's so weird, bro. I don't like to bother people. Is that weird? Like, I don't like to bother people. I don't like to feel like I'm bothering people. So I like to just like work until I feel like it's good to like. I don't know, bro. I don't like to bother people. bro.
I asked that, right? So I got a friend here, right? He's big in podcasts. As a matter of fact, his name is David Shannon, as I said. And we did a podcast together, and he was like, man, he was basically talking about charging people because people they respect the time more.
Yeah.
He asked me, he was like, Jay, you my friend, right? You like I'm your friend, mentor, all that. How many times do you call me? I'm like, not often, because I don't want to bother you. He's like, but if I charge you to be around me, how many times would you call me? Like all the time. And I say that's to say in this particular instance because I feel like sometimes we try to play it too safe with our associates or friends because they got something going on and we never want to interject what they got going on, so we wait for them to put us in their space when they want us to ask to be a part of it. They want us to be a part of it. They just waiting for us to ask. Yeah. So if we don't never ask, then it's always going to be like a fake barrier.
Closed mouths don't get.
You get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, I've started to learn it, but I'm just like you. So
and I'm never going to ask.
Yeah, I'm just
Bro,
like you.
Even DDG, I've known him since I was 17. I've never asked that nigga for nothing. I've never asked that nigga to be in his shit. I've never asked that nigga for nothing. And nigga, I can call that nigga right now, like whatever, some shit. But it's just, that's just the type of person I am, bro. Like, I don't want to ask, bro. I don't want to feel like I'm bothering a nigga. I don't know if it's because, like, Capricorn or whatever the fuck. Like, I take pride in just doing what the fuck I want to do. If a nigga want me to be in their shit, they gonna call me. They got my number. And niggas got my number. They want to do that shit, they gonna do that. That's how I just feel, bro.
You know, something that I realized.
I don't even ask my sister to be in her shit.
Bro?
Hell yeah, I don't ask my sister to be in her shit. If my sister does some shit, whatever, I don't ask her to be in her shit. Like, what the fuck, nigga? She gonna call me to be, like, if she'll call me if she wants to be in some shit. Of course I'm gonna say yes. But you know what I'm saying? She'll call me. If my mom want to be, I don't ask my mom want me to be in some shit, she'll call me. Of course I'm gonna say yes. If any of my niggas call me to say they want to be in them shit, I'm gonna say yes.
So what if everybody was like that, though? Then nobody would be in nothing.
Huh?
What if everybody had that same mentality?
I know. It's fucked up. That's something I need to work on, bro. It's like reaching out and asking people. But it even sounds weird. Like,
because it's us as black men. I'm trying to tell you, is that being scared of rejection. Like, you might not want to hear, but as a 30, and I'm not trying to my age and nothing like that, but I've learned some things about myself.
Yeah.
And had to come to terms with, like, damn, because I know once I get rejected, I don't look at it the same. And to avoid from looking at it the same, or what else? Having conflict, to avoid conflict, to avoid rejection, it's just, I'd rather not. Because if you wanted me, you would ask me, and then I'm more than happy to. I'm more than willing to.
Yeah.
But if I ask you and you say no, now I know that changes something that didn't have to be changed if I didn't ask. That's just from my perspective. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's just something that I'm still working on it. Yeah. So I ain't trying to be the pot calling the kettle black. It's just I'm trying to help somebody else get through it if I can. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I think, like, to that point, like you said, especially if you're invested in something, right? Because it's like, it's something that you care about. You're not going to reach out about something that's like, it makes you look at yourself like you're less than sometimes. Yeah. But I think that speaks to, because we put our validation in these things, a lot of times it's working to find that your validation isn't on somebody's yes or no. That's hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. That was good.
Because, like, a lot of people, when you say no, like, we played about it. We're joking around. But when you said, yeah, she gave me a 6.2, that's something that I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, all right, her saying you were 6.2, I got to go find, you know what I'm saying, the validation.
Yeah,
you a clip farmer. I know you a clip farmer.
I'm just joking.
That was a joke.
But, you know, I know. But, like, you know, but people take that serious. Because another nigga, somebody said, well, she probably won't say about another nigga at all because they don't know him. But the fact that she even said your name.
Ooh, that was heavy. That's a fact, though.
But I'm just saying, there's validation in that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's why we don't reach out and ask for help or let me be on your shit or whatever, because it's just like, if you do say no, then now am I less than? Because why wouldn't you want me on your platform?
Yeah, I feel you. And you know what's crazy? I don't even be thinking I'm less than. I just be thinking, you know, maybe I'm not lit enough or whatever. So that means, like, I got to work harder, bro. Yeah. Like, that's just how that's how the world is,
hey,
bro.
I'm the same
the
way.
world is transactional, bro. Like, you're not going to have somebody in your podcast that's just some random. You're not gonna have that nigga across the street that's random.
You ain't got finished it. Nope.
And that's what I'm saying. It is what it is, bro. The world is transactional, and that when you realize the reality, instead of trying to make the world what you think and think everybody's fucking cool and nice and think how you think. No, everybody don't think how you think.
Well, what I will tell you is there are some people who don't have shit going on, or not as much as I got going on. But if I meet them on mutual ground and they are cool people, I definitely give them opportunity. Yeah. I done it a lot.
Exactly.
Right? I done charge people, and there's people that I get on that don't have nothing going on. I do it for free.
Yeah.
Because of the person that I want to be.
Exactly.
So I mean, I get it. It's just I think as men, it don't have to be as transactional as we make it.
Yeah. Right?
Because I have a lot of friends who, I ain't paid this nigga back yet. I'm like, man, I can't wait. I mean, I'm just saying, like, not like,
why you laugh?
No, being real. What? It's certain friends it's certain friends that show up for you in ways that you aren't able to show up for them in.
But I could tell he's way more tuned into like my world than you are, for sure.
For sure, 100%.
Like, he's way tuned in. Like, he knows, like,
He know that streaming shit.
Yeah, like he knows like
that
what the
shit.
fuck. This nigga bringing up San Bernardino. This nigga bringing up like this nigga done some shit. Like dead ass. Like, but I respect it though. Like I respect it. All I can do is respect it. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with that. Like
I respect, brother. I appreciate
shit for
that.
sure.
But I say to say like everything just because like I don't know. It's going to be a time where I can't repay him.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to allow me not being able to repay him affect anything that we got going on right now.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by our relationships. Like it don't have to be it don't have to be as transactional. We got friends out there, we talk about safe spaces. We got friends out there who don't want nothing from us. We got friends out there that we don't have to show up and do nothing for, and we can just be friends, we can talk. You get what I'm trying to say? I think we make it more complicated than it have to be as men.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, man, I don't have to be contract. You can have a homie and this be cool.
You know what that is, though? I think we don't believe that there's more people that want to see you win than you would think.
Yeah.
And I think that's what that boils down
Yes.
to. And when you start to understand that, like, bro, you're walking your purpose, and your purpose, we talk about God a lot. Man, I didn't even know you was this rooted in your
he's
faith,
going
bro. I
crazy.
learned,
He's
I
going
learned a
crazy.
lot
Of course,
about you
bro.
today,
Of
bro.
course, bro.
But like when you start to understand who you are in God and in Christ, and you start to walk that path, I think you start to recognize that like who I meet, there's like whether you're here for a moment or you're here for a long time, there's a purpose behind it. It could be a 1 minute conversation, but it's like, okay, God intended for us to have this conversation, and you buy into it. It's like buying into purpose. I think that's really what it is. But that also boils down to that conversation and that intimacy with God. And I had a question, honestly, because like I said, bro, I feel like I did research, but then I'm also seeing a whole different side of you.
Yeah.
That most people don't get. You know,
Exactly. That's
you're-
what the different. I feel like social media is different than how I am a person. So
Exactly, bro. So how do you, I mean, obviously God, but like how do you practically keep those two worlds separate? Because I remember I was reading 50 Cent's book, and he was talking about the difference between Curtis Jackson and 50 Cent. He was like, Curtis Jackson is a businessman. He's a family man. But 50 Cent is who you see on social media.
yeah.
But then you hear the stories of Curtis Jackson giving people opportunities, you know what I'm saying, being that loving person. But how do you internally, as you continue to mature, create that barrier where it's like, I'm not going to lose a sense of who I am as I pursue this success?
But I feel like social media is fake. Social media is fake, bro. I'm an actor. Like I said, like I go through things. I become an actor to as a step to become, like, you know what I'm saying, with social media. Like I'm an actor on social media, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally different than how I am in person. So I feel like that's how I look at it as TV. I love TV. I love Martin. I love, you know what I'm saying, Will Smith. I love like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So when I do things, I reference that. Like I had to watch Martin every day, every season because we had no cable. So I referenced my comedy behind that. Kevin Hart, I had to watch that shit all the time. So it's like I look at that as acting. So I kind of just like reference that, and I just kind of look at that as just like being a character. I love being a character. Like I said, I love acting, but I don't want to be an actor. You know what I'm saying? So I look at that as just like I can be an actor in my own world. You know what I'm saying? I can act like when people fuck with and act like that shit. I can be whoever I want to be these different actors without having to have a script. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with that freedom, being able to be who I want to be without no script and do what I want to do. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty and who I am, bro, like you can only pretty much see that through like podcasts or interviews and stuff like that, and people can see who I really am, or only if you meet me in person, how I really am, bro. Like I really just am like a God-fearing person, bro. Like that. Just
Nah, you dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's definitely dope. One before we get out of here, right? I saw you say one of your first videos you got lit. You was acting. You made yourself cry.
Made myself cry?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh,
You said you made yourself. Nigga, I did some research too, nigga.
yeah. He was talking about when DDG told about your mom.
Oh, yeah, my mama. Oh
You
yeah,
made
yeah.
yourself cry.
Yeah. That's from like just acting. Yeah.
Let me see you make yourself cry right now.
Cry?
Yeah,
I
but
think I
that
can make
should
myself cry.
Come on.
Hold on. I got, bro. We've been like laughing.
No. What's the chick name?
Who?
Some Love. What's the chick?
India Love.
Said you were 6.2. Bro. So like when you see India Love, somebody like India Love, she say, you know, DeShae for us, he's a 6.2.
Go ahead,
She said you're a 6.2. Like when you seen that, how did that make you feel?
bro. That shit broke my heart, nigga. Cause it's like Out of every number you could have said, bro, it was a 6, and it's like out of 6, bro, you can't even pass on some shit. You get a 6 in school, you failing, nigga. And bro, it's like, bro, I really fucked with her, but it's like I can't no more.
This nigga really
Shut up, Alex.
Can't.
Damn, Alex.
I don't care. I was amazed, nigga.
That was good,
That was good, nigga. Look, bro, you want to say, nigga, I'm looking at his
shit,
eyes. This nigga eyes watery,
I
bro.
saw it. That
I
shit
said,
was
this
good,
nigga really in this
motherfucker.
bitch, man. He said, shut up, Alex. Nah, hell no.
Talking like, goddamn.
God damn.
Shit.
That boy good.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Appreciate you.
Hey, toast it. Hey, I know you
Cheers,
ain't got
my
nothing else
nigga.
to say. Cheers to this motherfucker. Damn, man. Did you have anything, Alex?
Nah, man, what you got going on
Yeah, did you
next?
got
Like,
anything
what's coming
promoting,
on down the
bro? That was
pipeline?
good, dog.
Nigga got to get serious now. Look,
Nah, it's good. It's good.
you need a napkin?
Nah, you good. Just more streams, bro. Just everything. You know what I'm saying? Twitch, like DeShae for us. Everything DeShae for us. That's pretty much it, bro. Like, you know, we making a fucking.
Yo, can I get on the stream or am I not lit yet?
Nah, for sure. We can
How
definitely
lit
do
do I
something.
gotta be?
Bro, it don't matter. Like, I don't care about being lit. More of my shit is like, when I did acting, it really gave me a perspective, like, why I was getting told no. You know what I'm saying? It was because it just don't fit the part. You know what I'm saying? People hire people to fit the part. If I needed somebody, like, okay, say I did like a fucking, like, if I had you on my stream.
Be careful, nigga.
Huh?
Be careful.
Careful
Hold
what?
you to your word.
I thought you were gonna say if I had get an old nigga.
No.
Be careful what you say, nigga.
No, I'm saying, like, if I had someone on my stream, it would just have to fit the part. If I had you on my stream, say I did like a Jerry Springer, like asking questions about somebody, interviewing somebody that we know, I would have you on there because it makes sense. A lot of people want to come on stream. They be a rapper. They be like, nigga, throw me on stream. Nigga, I don't need no rapper on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need, they want to be somewhere, but it got to make sense. I look at my streams as TV. You know what I'm saying? If I had somebody like fucking say Blueface and Krishan just came out, like Blueface came out and Krishan and Blueface want to come on the stream, nigga, I would have y'all come because it's like, it's good question. You guys know what to ask. It makes sense towards the stream.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
storytelling.
Exactly. It's TV, bro, to me. So it's like, what makes sense for the TV?
Nah, that's good, bro. I respect, man, for
Yeah,
sure,
bro, you go with
man.
me,
Respect, man. That's all we got.
Yeah, before you leave, bro, I just want to give you your flowers one more time, man, bro. Like, one thing that I want you to keep in mind is that this world doesn't need nothing to hate black men.
Yeah.
So always keep that in the back of your mind, bro. And even with that in the back of your mind, know that no matter what they say to you, God has you in a place where he's going to take you to the next level.
Thank
So
you.
don't ever let anybody tear you down. I said the same thing to Brooklyn. I said, brother, the sun doesn't dim and shine so you can see the stars. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep hustling, bro. And the sky's the limit, bro. You 24, again, nigga, we turning 30. Well, I'm 30. He's about to be 34 this year. Bro, the sky is the limit for you, bro. So keep chasing greatness.
Appreciate you, bro.
DeShae for us, man.
What age do y'all think is like old?
Probably like 40 something. 50,
Okay.
maybe 50.
But when you was 20, what did you say?
Probably, I don't know.
Like,
I don't think I had this conversation as much as we're having it now about being old.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. And this
Be
about to
real.
be a bro.
3 years, 4 years probably.
no, I'm saying though, when you was
No, like what? When I was 18,
when you was 18, like when as you was old, like what would you say?
I don't think I had this many conversations about being old. I ain't gonna lie. At
I didn't.
18, I don't remember. Like I ain't never, nigga. I wanted to date the little 25-year-old. Nigga, I ain't think nothing was
But on
old.
some real shit, not trying to be cynical or nothing, but like I couldn't see past 25. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Facts.
couldn't even think that far.
Yeah,
because
facts.
of life. So it was just like
When I was 25, I mean, yeah, 35-year-old was probably a little older, but it was like I still. You know what I'm saying?
dabbled, you know what I'm saying?
Still like what's up? Like it was a goal for me back then. Now it's like 35. Oh no, 35. Oh my God! It's like all right.
niggas say you 30.
Damn.
What? It's all good though. I be like old as like 50.
Nigga lying, bro. He just said that because he said
I believe him. I believe he
How old
got
is 50 though? You gotta, when you start getting wrinkles, that's when you old.
Hey, bro,
That's
I done
how I
seen
take
some
it.
young niggas with
There's
wrinkles.
some young
bro.
niggas got wrinkles.
Hey, bro, niggas be living lives, bro.
They be doing that little
30 is
drugs.
the new 25, bro. You gotta realize we getting younger. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, it is what it is. Like 35 is 25 or whatever the fuck y'all niggas make you feel comfortable.
Cheers to DeShae for us,
Yo,
man.
cheers, man. DeShae for us, the 1% Better Show. It's a wrap. We out, guys.
We out.
Yes.
That was good.